pointers in the country, and River Falls looking to make this a long night at Willett Arena. The first 10 minutes is going to be big for the Pointers to get back right off where they started.
All right, and our opening face-off brought to you by Miller Lite as we are ready to roll off the draw. Dumped down in by Stevens Point, send right back out by River Falls. Bittner cross ice to Beauvais, chipped in here by Austin Kelly. Here's B.J. Duffin with it, finds himself open. He'll dump it into the near corner. And loose along the near side, Brennan Miller with it. Will come around, and Miller jams it right back up again. Centering pass in front, nobody there. It is Austin Miller with it ahead. Eddie Matsushima off of his skate, but on the right side of the red line, so no icing call. He lines up Ryan Bittner. Long outlet pass back the other way. Ryan Gutler will play it. Far side, Carty takes it away. Tanner Carty, and coming in a shot fired. That is
was out of midair.
That got a midair, and getting a piece of it with the stick there is Joe Marcoulier. Out at the near side, it is Zach. Whips it off the fireboards, out of control there, and Joel Frazee holds it, and comes to the near corner. Zach coming to McLean. McLean feeds it far side. Corrali will dump it deep, and it is Kelly O'Brien with it. On the near side, looks to center. Carty goes toward the front of the net. They look to center it. Now jamming in. Paddle save made by Marcoulier. And back the other way comes River Falls. Mike Sauer ahead. Trying to get it ahead to Joel Frazee in front. Reichman will steer that one aside. And Danny Corrali with it on the near side. Corrali with it on the near side. Gets hammered into the near boards. Goes behind the net. And, right in front, and just out of the reach. Now Carter Rue will get it. Rue coming. He'll look to feed it on the far side. Carty with it. Carty now feeds it. It is Qualiata coming. Qualiata comes toward the front of the net. Now out high, Chris Alleman with it. Fires a shot in front of the net. They feed it. Now coming in, shot Marcoulier with a save. Might have gone off the side of the net there from Qualiata. Near side, Pointers buzzing around the net here. They dump it near corner. Tried to leave it for Tanner Carty. Coming around the near side. He's jammed off there. Carter Rue with it now. Tried to feed it out to Alleman on the near side. Jordan Vader in to pick it up. Vader out there. Tanner Carty's been out there for about a week. He'll come off on a change now. And it's Alleman pokes it and turned over, and the Falcons will send it the length of the ice. But it's right on Connor Reichman, So it is Qualiata. Ahead to Carter Rue. He'll tip it into the zone. Far corner it goes. Logan Fredericks behind it. By Sean, his first crack back in the lineup. He was very good last night.
2 assists last night, Tommy.
Yep, near corner. River Falls digs it out again. Rue got a piece of it. Alleman shoves it cross ice. Christian Hausinger in. Chris Alleman will glove that one down, and he'll spin to the far side. Lots of space here. Alleman with it. Hops through the neutral zone, bangs it off the far boards. Colin Raver with a head of steam. He runs into Marcoulier and works the puck loose. McElhaney set up in the front of the net, couldn't feed it to him. They try to bang it off the far side. McElhaney intercepts. Fredericks out of his reach. He'll swipe it ahead into the far corner. Blowing a tire there was Dayton Honkinen. He went down hard. Puck into the far corner. Jordan Fader works it. It is Colin Raver trying to work it free. Raver with it now. Dumps it far side. Bittner coming in. He'll walk his way through. Backhanded shot fought off. That was blocked by a Falcon defender. Ryan Kuzin with it. Sends it back the other way. Coming up on 2:15 to go here in the first period. Or 2:15 into the first period. Still no score. McElhaney. Out of Corrali. Far side, McElhaney again had his pocket pick jammed out. A spin out by McElhaney. He'll get back to his feet, and it's Danny Corrali with it ahead. Here's Duffin. Duffin with a head of steam. McKellar to the front of the net. Duffin tried to ride it off. He'll try a wraparound. Jams it in front. Stick save made by Marcoulier. And back the other way comes Eddie Matsushima. He'll work it in. No shot. Corrali in. Falcons giving a rough ride. And back to his feet. That's good to see. Aussie Miller, Sean, went awkwardly, but he's all right. Corrali now coming in. Feeds it to Kelly. Throws it in front of the net. Cleared out by the Falcons. McLean couldn't hold it in. To McLean. Waiting for it. Corrali got hammered and had to put the brakes on, so McLean will feed it ahead. McLean back the other way, feeds it. It is Zach near side to Kelly O'Brien. O'Brien coming with it. Tanner Carty now back to O'Brien. He'll come out high. Fires his shot. Shoulder save made. Rebound in the near corner. O'Brien overskates it. Now gets it back. Shoves it on the near side to Zach. Zach looks to center. Instead brings it out high to Qualiata. Qualiata looking to go. He'll dump it deep again. 15:30 to go in the first. Still scoreless. Falcons try to kick it ahead. Pointers get it down. Carty with it. He'll feed it wide to the far side. He'll spin with it. Flips a backhander to Qualiata. Qualiata up the wall on the far side. Carty back to cover the defensive point. He'll jump the play and bring it ahead. Carty coming in, swiped away again. It's Qualiata gloving it down. He'll keep it going in the near side. Qualiata coming in. What a move to walk around. Goes behind the net. Tried to center it. Got hung up on the back of the net. Kelly O'Brien there to get it. Carty looks to throw it out to the point, but it's intercepted by River Falls. Mike Sauer clears it out. Alleman far side to Zek. Had to wait for Carty to clear. He does. He'll fire a shot. Marcoulier with a save. He'll hang on. Sean, good 4-minute, 59-second stretch, and a good job by Stevens Point.
Yeah, nice job. Back to their bread and butter, Tommy, getting the puck down below the face-off dots, down below the goal line, getting to that puck possession game, all Stevens Point. Nothing going for River Falls. They're very passive in their own zone. They're going to really, really try to protect their goaltender tonight, the young freshman, Marcoulier, Tommy, and try to pack the house in front of them. The Pointers are going to have to work hard.
He made there, you know. All right, now here's Beauvais jumping the play on the near side. Got ridden away from him for the moment. And sent down the length of the ice, but no icing call. They'll rattle it around. And ahead it goes. TJ Rue with it now. Rue to the far corner, comes around near side. Carter Rue tried to bang it free. It'll sit in the far corner here. Nothing there, and the Falcons clear it back out to center ice. Send it in again. Carter Rue redirects it, but getting in the way is Honkinen. He'll intercept, and it's sent back the other way. Here comes River Falls. They'll come in, fire a shot. Save made by Reichman, and back the other way comes Ryan Bittner. He'll jam it ahead. Sean, I got some more numbers on the lead statistics here in a minute when we get a whistle. That it is getting to be staggering. Now Raver coming in. A weak shot deflected. He'll try to get to the rebound behind the net. Cut off by Joe Draplick. Draplick in the near corner. Dumps it. McElhaney tried to bang it free. Matt McLean has it roll up his right arm. Ryan Kuzin tried to clear it. Pointers clear it back out. McElhaney ahead, 3-on-2. Raver cuts to the near side, leaves it back to McElhaney. He'll come, fire a shot. Good shot block there by the Falcons. That's Jackson Bombardier. And Fredericks works through a stick check, firing a shot, just missed. A puck labeled up for the far corner. Raver gets a piece of it, intercepted. Back the other way. Peter Caravos will send it ahead. Into the zone onside. Here's Drew McLean. Like this pace so far. How about you?
Yes, absolutely. With River Falls needing to win this hockey game, Tommy, they're not playing as defensive in the neutral zone, which is allowing the Pointers to get through with some speed.
Corrali now will body it up at the center ice on the far side. Roll through. Falcons feed it back to the near wall. Drew McLean will get it. He was thinking about dumping it in hard, but decided to reverse it back out. He and Matsushima greet each other at the red line on the near side. That allows B.J. Duffin to get it and send it deep. Ryan Miller bumped around. Near side, Austin Kelly now behind the net. Duffin took a shot up high behind the net. Right in front of the net, bouncing puck. Miller couldn't pull the trigger. He was between the circles, wide open, but couldn't get a good stick on it. Qualiata chases it down for Stevens Point, back in their defensive end. Too hot to handle for Austin Kelly, but they fed it right back to him, and Brennan Miller then clears the way ahead, and they'll bounce it around 2-on-1 with O'Brien. Here's Austin Kelly to Kelly. O'Brien comes in tight, shot, save made by Marcoulier, and a rebound in front, intercepted, and the Falcons lift it up into the roof. Primo chance there. Austin Kelly and Brennan Miller do the dirty work. Led to a good shot on goal there for Kelly O'Brien.
2-on-1 at the offensive blue line for the Pointers, and Austin Kelly had to saucer pass the puck up over the River Falls defenseman, which didn't give Kelly a lot of room, Tommy, to make a move, and then you had Marcoulier trying to poke check the puck away. Best chance of the night for the Pointers.
Face off to the right side of Marcoulier. Alleman with a shot through, and nobody got a stick on it. Qualiata will jump it. Qualiata coming around. He'll stuff it behind the net. Ryan Gutler there for the Falcons to clear it out. And will this be long enough for icing? Let's see. Alleman gets there. Nope. So he's got to bounce it back. Gets it to Qualiata on the far side. He'll draw a defender to him, and then ahead to Carty at center ice. Tanner Carty dumps it on the far side. Falcons get a stick on it. Good recovery here by O'Brien. He'll shove it ahead, but then picked up by Mike Sauer of the Falcons. And loose on the near side. Beauvais streaking off the bench to get it. Zek with it. Dumps it low to Carty. Carty looks to zip it in front. Comes back door. Shot! Oh, what a save by Marcoulier on the shot by Bittner. Bittner scored a goal last night. Bouncing out. Gets around Beauvais. Bittner back to get it. Falcons partially changing. Zek looked to chop it in. Oh, giving a rough ride on the far side is Charlie Singerhouse. Penalty call coming up here against the Pointers. And Carty will get to it. Marcoulier is going to come off. Well, they say he didn't get to it. So Falcons with an extra attacker on. River Falls. I'll tell you what, Sean, River Falls has the goaltender off, but did not even get an extra attacker on.
It's going to be a cross-checking call, Tommy, on Stephen Beauvais. So the captain will go to the box. Let's run the numbers for the River Falls power play. Still very good. 22 of 98, 22.4%, Tommy. They're first in the WIAC, 19th ranked overall in the country. And they were 0 for 6 last night against the Pointers. The Pointer penalty kill, 106 of 120, 88.3%. That's first in the WIAC, Tommy. After last night's 6 for 6 effort, they are now ranked 10th in the country on the penalty kill.
And combined special teams, Sean, up to 4th now. Face off to the right side of who has been their best penalty killer, Connor Reichman. Travis Alberg. And I tell you what, he and Charlie Singerhouse getting into it, and that was a common occurrence last night.
Yes, it was.
Off the draw, McLean gulfs it around. It gets high on the boards. Duffin able to get it out. Austin Kelly reaching it. He may have a shorthanded break. Here's Austin Kelly comes in. Good back check there by Singerhouse to free it up. Falcons will get it. 15 seconds into the first power play of the night. And the Pointers with almost a shorthanded breakaway chance. McLean forces it wide. Kelly after it on the far side again. Kelly and Duffin up front, McLean and Corrali killing the penalty here for Stevens Point. Near side, Singerhouse with it. Singerhouse off, far side, unable to handle it is Hausinger, and Duffin lurking again. Far side, Matsushima kicks it to the middle, comes back. Duffin will get it. He will send it off the far wall and down the length of the ice. 10:30 to go in the first period, still scoreless. Far side, Miller got a stick on it. Matsushima, time on ice last night I think was 58 minutes, Sean. We can't track that, but it only seems like it. Now in the near corner comes around, centering pass, Cahill. Looks to get a backhander off, instead goes to his forehand. Raver, Colin Raver, shorthanded, burst of speed, coming up, defender on him. Poked away again, Stevens Point, another shorthanded chance. 50 seconds remaining in the Beauvais penalty. Beauvais is one of your better penalty killers,
he is.
too.
He's normally out on that first unit.
Danny Corrali took his spot there. Now it's Chris Alleman and Ryan Bittner. Near side, they get around Alleman. Behind the net, nothing there. They'll feed it out. Cahill jumped his stick and goes down the length of the ice. That gets a rise from the Pointer bench below. Now behind the net, trying to work it free is McElhaney. McKellar hustling to get back in the zone as well. Right wing, Joe Draplick carries it in, near corner. And a wide angle shot there, nothing there. And Corrali behind the net kind of blew a tire more than anything. Falcons now get it. Saucer pass coming through. Nice job there by Cahill to pull it out of midair. He'll fire a shot. Reichman with a save. Rebound cleared out.
And that's one of those breakdowns, Tommy, right at the last second. Reichman saw that puck, able to make just a fight off that save with the chest. And a good job of the Pointers to dump the puck all the way down.
Caden Cahill will get it back to even strength. Carter Rue with the puck. Rue looking ahead, feeds it ahead. They try to feed it back to the middle to Jordan Fader. Now they blow a tire on the far side, but great job down on the ice there. That's Connor Clemens. Didn't see him much last night for River Falls. TJ Rue in the far corner tried to get it to Fader in front of the net. Cleared out to the near wall. Rue out high. McLean with a shot. Redirected. Pad save made after it hit a Pointer and then a Falcon in front of the net. Backhanded shot. Marcoulier kicks that one aside. Puck loose to the side of the net. TJ Rue after a bouncing puck. Now it's Carter Rue with it. Feeds it out high to Qualiata. Cross ice to McLean. Oh, shot block right in the hand. They feed it far side. Rue. He'll fire a shot to goal. Maybe Jordan Fader in front of the net and a redirect. Either way, 8:34 to go in the first. Stevens Point strikes first. It's 1-0 Stevens Point.
Pointers played cat and mouse with the Falcons for the first couple minutes of this period. You kill off a penalty, Tommy. All the momentum was on the Pointer bench. They got most of the better scoring opportunities on the penalty kill. You go down, get the puck possession game going. Good shot from the point, a deflection goal. I think it's going to go to Fader. It'll be his second of the weekend. And it's 1-0 Stevens Point.
And now, Marcoulier is arguing with the net's off, but who knows. All right, Sean, here's the deal. Stevens Point has now scored first in 24 of 27 games coming into tonight's game.
Yes.
Stevens Point has held the lead for 521 minutes and 29 seconds consecutively. The last time they trailed was at the minute 49 mark of the second period against Augsburg. And still running for the season, they have only trailed for 34 minutes and 17 seconds now of 1,570 minutes. That is absurd. Now near side, here's a bad turnover by Stevens Point. Up the near side. Now it comes back the other near side, far side, rolled back in. Matsushima misplayed it. Yep. So it is Jordan Fader with the goal. Like Kelly O'Brien's having a good year. He's trying to. Now here's Carty, rips a shot. Blocker save made by Marcoulier. And on the near side, rough ride given to the side of the net there for O'Brien. He's back to his feet. He'll get it, feeds it out to Qualiata. Qualiata now to Alleman on the near side. Back to Qualiata. They play catch with it. He'll come in, fakes a shot, dances through, walks a defender, fires a shot block, comes right to Alleman. Alleman turns, he'll fire a shot, another shot block, right to Qualiata. Bouncing puck, couldn't get a strong shot off, and it goes wide to the far corner. And River Falls with it. 7.5 to go in the first period. Stevens Point a 1-0 lead on an even strength goal from Jordan Fader, his second of the weekend. Carty sticks it back toward the middle to Duffin. He finds it. He'll feed it to Austin Kelly, but then poked away by the Falcons. Mike Sauer, a nice play ahead to Singerhouse, sends it in deep. Connor Reichman will scoop it up. He'll hang on. Sean, shot so far 9-2 in favor of the Pointers.
Yeah, all Stevens Point. That 2 shots includes a Falcon power play just a couple of minutes ago. Official scoring for the Pointers at 11:26. Fader, his 5th of the year. Carter Rue and Drew McLean get the assist, so that's the 3rd assist for Drew McLean on the weekend.
We were giving him a hard time about it.
We were giving him a pretty
no-show on the score sheet here for a while. Actually, I think, to be honest with you, Sean, he pointed it out to us.
Yes.
So
yes, he did.
Now far side, big collision. Miller tried to jam it free. Got it ahead to Austin Kelly. Here's B.J. Duffin. Red line, cuts to center ice. Feeds it ahead. Beauvais right off his face mask. Bounces down in front of it. Side of the net. Duffin reaching for it. Couldn't come away with it. Now long outlet pass ahead. Tipped through the neutral zone by the Pointers, so no icing call here. McElhaney hustling back. He's jammed off the puck there by Mike Sauer. And it's Ryan Bittner who will send it back the other way. Miller off of his stick. Bittner will grab it back in, leave it to Beauvais. Stephen Beauvais. Ryan Bittner ahead. And Pointers might get an icing call here. Yep, I saw what they were trying to do, but couldn't get a piece of it on the far side. 6:35 to go here in the first.
Yeah, icing call. Ryan Bittner needs to just take 2 more strides, Tommy, and not be so fancy there. Splitting hairs with the senior defenseman as far as a mental mistake, but the icing call, so the Pointers will go back down into their defensive end. With 6:35 remaining here in the first period, the Pointers lead 1-0.
All right. Face off far side, sent out. Colin Raver trying to jam it off the boards. McElhaney with it. Here he comes. Luke McElhaney right side. Frederick surveys it up. Saucer pass back to Frederick's near side. Raver with a shot lifted that I think got just a part of the far skate of Joe Marcoulier. Now back through the neutral zone. Frederick forces it free again. Near side and dumped back in. So Danny Corrali back to get it for Stevens Point. Stevens Point through the neutral zone. Corrali now to Fredericks. He'll turn, fire a shot. There's a shot block there. Carter Rue after it. Strong play to free it up in the near corner, but it bounced free. Boy, TJ Rue and Carter Rue coming after it here. Jordan Fader hustling to get to it on the near side. He jams it free on a big hit. Falcons have it, lost it. TJ Rue with a shot, comes to Carter Rue, shoves it toward the front of the net wide. Marcoulier got a piece of it. Backhand shot in the goal. Is that Jordan Fader from the far side, Sean? He just walked out. I think he just hooked the backhander that Joe Marcoulier might have got a piece of with the stick. It fluttered over him. If it is, his second of the night. It's 2-0 Stevens Point.
Yeah, we'll wait for the official scoring, but it looks like it was Fader on a backhand, just getting the puck to the net. Marcoulier got a little bit of the puck, but it wasn't enough. It kind of rolled up his shoulder on the glove side and went into the back of the net. The Pointers get a bounce, and it's 2-0 Stevens Point.
Well, sometimes when you're living right, you're living right.
Just living right.
So, much like last night, Sean, it was Colin Raver getting the Pointers off to a good start. Tonight it's the freshman out of Rice Lake, Jordan Fader, doing the same. Bouncing puck at center ice. Ryan McKellar carries it ahead. Stevens Point was offsides in the play. Qualiata got it ahead. Ryan McKellar carries it in again. McKellar comes back, fire into the far corner. Jordan Fader is second of the game. Alleman out high. He'll come in. Alleman slips it to Qualiata. Far side. He'll wait for it. Feeds it back to McKellar. McKellar dumps it deep. Now they'll come right in front. Shot save made by Marcoulier. And it's Carter Rue to the rebound to TJ Rue near side. He'll dump it behind the net, and it is Carteru coming away with the puck. Tipped it free. Matsushima ends up with it. He'll send it ahead to Arnold. Arnold on the right wing with some space. He'll survey up Ryan Bittner coming. Matsushima to the front of the net. Shot save made by Reichman. Reichman diving out, and Matsushima trips over the top of him. Pointers will get it. They'll fire a rink-wide pass ahead. Austin Kelly will get it. He will send it deep. 4.5 to go in the first. Stevens Point a 2-0 lead. Duffin finishes a strong check to free it up. Bittner kicks it back to him. Duffin for the shot blocked, and it goes straight up over the net. Now Duffin another hit to ring it loose in the far corner. It is Ryan Bittner after it to Duffin. Duffin ends up down in the play, back to his feet. Eddie Matsushima there for River Falls to clear it out. Miller puts the brakes on him. Long lead pass ahead, just out of the reach of Joel Frazee, and a breakaway that would have been now out in front of the net. Miller the first to get there, and it is jammed off by the Pointers ahead for Duffin, who's out of gas, so he'll come off on the change. Zach O'Brien and Tanner Carty Miller's still out there, so it is Ryan Bittner back to Stephen Beauvais. Ahead to Kelly O'Brien. He'll shove it ahead, trying to win a foot race with Ryan Gutler. And O'Brien runs enough traffic to allow Zach Zeck to get it. Now they center it in front. Falcons clear it out. Lead pass ahead to Ryan Kuzin. And what do we got? Whistling it offsides. 3:33 to go in the first. Sean, congratulations to the WIAC on its long history of athletic success and outstanding academic accomplishments. Each year, over 5,000 student athletes compete in WIAC sports. Culver's recognizes the student athletes of the WIAC for their hard work, dedication, and commitment to excellence on and off the field. Danny Corrali, McLean, and it is the Falcons that control it. Corrali chips it near side to McLean out of his reach, but does a nice job to recover and get possession of it. Dumps it behind the net to Corrali. He'll steer it ahead for Carty on the far side. Back near side to Drew McLean. McLean sends it in aggressively behind the net. He thought about going after it first, but Zeck beat him to the punch. Now the Falcons get it and bring it back the other way. Off the far glass and in. They'll chip it toward Ryan Kuzin on the far side. It is Corrali with it back there, and Corrali back with it again on the far side. Danny Corrali throws it out to center ice. Picked up by the Falcons, who almost turn it right over to Tanner Carty. I would not recommend that. Just a personal tip there. Connor Reichman will have it. Danny Corrali back behind the net. Corrali spinning around, and he's waiting. Stevens Point finishing a change here. Carty coming off. Colin Raver out there, and they'll shove it ahead, but a half effort there by McLean, kind of rolled off the end of his stick. Here's a bad turnover. Look out. Shot. Oh, McLean got a stick on it. Able to recover, though, and it goes up into the netting and out of play.
That was close to, Tommy, of finding some room after the deflection by McLean, but fortunately up over the crossbar and into the netting for a face-off as the Matsushima line comes out. 1-0 St. Norbert over Marion in the NCHA semifinals over in De Pere.
And Sean Adrian is up their lead to 4-1 over Lake Forest. Okay. So Eddie Matsushima now thrown out of the face-off circle. Pointer hockey brought to you by Cellcom. Clearly the best. Near face-off circle, a jam for it. Qualiata plays it ahead. Oh, shot block here by Fredericks off of his skate. Almost came out of the zone. Fredericks almost set that on a break back the other way with a blocked shot. All right, Falcons send it deep to the near corner. Matsushima backhanded shot turned aside by Reichman, and it ends up to Colin Raver on the far side. Raver, McElhaney, and Fredericks push on. They just seem to be licking their chops every time they get it. Far corner, it is McElhaney. Jams it free to Raver. Raver shoved off the puck, but got it back behind the net. He'll reverse direction to McElhaney. Now back to Raver along the wall. Raver, a battle there, and it comes to Arnold. Arnold will swing it around up the near side, lifts it down the incident. Boy, a weird bounce took. They'll feed it ahead to McElhaney. Boy, good job by Qualiata, a spinning puck, shot fired, that went wide. Raver now to the far corner. Jordan Fader reaching for it. Minute 28 to go here in the period. Pair of goals from Jordan Fader has Stevens Point up 2-0. Here is Jordan Fader with it now from Raver. Turning shot off the face mask of Marcoulier. Shot, save, and the Falcons clear the side of the net as it is Dayton Honkanen.
How strong is Jordan Fader, Tommy? Honkanen was all over Carteru, giving him the business as he had him pinned down to the ice. Fader comes in, the youngster, and grabs one arm and yanks him off.
Says, I don't think so,
my friend. And everyone comes back to the benches. So we'll get a face-off deep in the Pointer end, offensive end again, as it's all Stevens Point here. 12-4 shots on goal. It's the Pointers flexing their offensive muscle, their puck possession muscle here in this first period again for the second night in a row.
Off the face-off, shot fired. Blocker save made by Marcoulier as Beauvais teed that one up. Fader in the far corner. He got spun around, but TJ Rue and keeper going, and Fader had shoved from behind. Penalty coming up here against the Falcons. And a cross-checking call here. Goose on main power play coming up for the Pointers.
That power play that was good last night, 2 for 8 against the Falcons. Overall for the season, 22 of 105, 21% even now, second best in the WIAC, 26 overall in the country. The penalty kill numbers for River Falls, 77 to 93, 82.8%. They're third in the WIAC, 36th overall in the country after giving up 2 power play goals last night.
Goose on main power play, official home of the Pointer Hockey Radio Show. Our next show coming up Wednesday, March the 13th, 6 to 7 o'clock. It's Goose on Main, 1140 Main Street, Stevens Point. Minute to go in the period. Pointers on the Goose on Main power play. And it's Raver behind the net. Raver out there with O'Brien and Carty. Carty near side, leaves it out high to Qualiata. 3 straight games with a power play goal, or is it 4? Well, it almost is now.
Kelly O'Brien did a great job of tipping that puck, Tommy. Big, heavy shot from Qualiata. It's like a PGA golfer on the, you know how they swing that driver nice and easy. They get all the speed and all the power on it. That was just like that on that last slap shot by Qualiata.
Piece of cake, right? Qualiata gloves it down as they try to clear it out. He'll feed it to Zek on the far side, to Raver. O'Brien trickling toward the front of the net, trying to find a seam. Raver on the far side. Long shot again. Marcoulier with another save. 29 seconds remaining in the period.
Yeah, 29 seconds remaining. Good job. Puck possession. Win a face-off. Go to work for that number 1 power play line, Tom. Nice job of Zach Zek reading the play right, finding the seam, and getting a good slap shot from the far face-off circle.
A lot of scores to update you on in our first intermission. O'Brien, a little screen for Qualiata.
O'Brien's going to the box for interference.
That's a penalty you just can't take, Sean. Kelly's shaking his head here, but that call will come
every time. Especially in this day and age of hockey. Maybe 10, 20 years you get away with it, but not now. Interference to Kelly O'Brien, so that'll wipe out the Pointer power play. We'll go 4-on-4 for the rest of the period, and then we'll have some 4-on-4 time in the second as well.
All right, face off to the side of Connor Reichman. And far corner it goes. Corrali will get it, 4-on-4. They're trying to feed it ahead to Zach. Corrali instead, he'll just bring it right in. Fires a shot rolling in. Marcoulier with a save, and he'll cover it up. With 14 seconds to go, WIAC has captured more NCAA championships than any other Division III conference in history. Each year, over 5,000 student-athletes compete in WIAC sports. Without the benefit of athletic scholarships, they compete for the love of the game and commitment to win. Culver's is proud to be a sponsor of the WIAC, the Conference of Champions. Carty reaching for it, gets a shot off that's blocked to the far corner. 8 seconds remaining in the period. It is Matsushima with a long rising shot that goes wide. Rebound to the near side, fired and up into the netting, but period will come to an end. Sean, another successful opening 20 minutes here for the Dogs.
Yeah, absolutely. Now outscoring their opponents in the first period 39 to 10. As the Pointers off to a good start, the young freshman Jordan Fader tallies a couple times in the period, and you kill off a power play. You'll get another chance to kill off a power play coming up in the second period. But all in all systems go for the Pointers here in the first 20 minutes.
Sometimes you never, in a game like last night, you come out, you control, coming around, and you have that tendency to let off the gas pedal. But all means is. It is, let's see, Pointers assistant coach Evan Dixon join us. First of all, Coach, are you there?
Yeah.
You're there. All right, perfect. So we're step 1 of last night, but, boy, a carbon copy of last night. Instead of Colin Raver, it's Jordan Fader. Very good opening 20 minutes from your fellas.
Yeah, really good. I think we cleaned up some things defensively. We were really good on transition and, allowed us to play an offensive zone possession game.
Hungry 20 minutes he played, I thought.
Yeah, the boys came out hard. It's perfect.
Did River Falls lighten lighten up through the neutral zone, or are you guys just doing that good of a job executing? The speed through the neutral zone from last night tonight, completely different.
Yeah, I think it's something that we focused on video this morning, really attacking seams and supporting each other and through neutral ice, and that's allowing us to get into their zone cleaner.
I think you outshot them, so I just think, if you can do what you did here for 40 more minutes, there's not much to change, is there?
No, I mean, we executed our game plan to a T there. We cleaned up our transition game. We're taking the rush better. We're not giving up breakaways every few minutes. And, like I said, we're transitioning through neutral ice really well and playing our offensive zone possession game.
Your forward depth, coach, is crazy. It is unbelievable that, tonight it's Jordan Fader, last night Colin Raver. The game before that it was Kelly O'Brien. You're getting a dog from every town here on every line here to just keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Creeks talked about before the game. Everyone's got to elevate their game personally as well, and we get that production from different guys up and down the lineup, and that's a luxury we have. We're fortunate.
Obviously, you get what you have to. You had a 4-on-4 here. What kind of opportunities out there for this team 4-on-4?
I mean, both teams have some speed here, so there's going to be a lot of open ice, some quick puck movement. Just got to keep it in their end.
Is it one of those cases where you kind of take what comes at you 4-on-4 and just make sure you don't turn it over, for lack of a better way to
especially with having the open ice, you want to play a possession game. I mean, you watch the NHL 3-on-3, it's all about possession. So just maintaining possession during the 4-on-4 is going to be key.
All right, Coach, thanks, appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Pointer assistant coach Evan Dixon joining us here in our first intermission, and dial it up last night, come right back and pretty much read from the same book. All right, we'll grab a break. We come back, scoring recap. We got a lot of scores to get to with a lot of action going on. 20 minutes into Bucks from Willett Arena, Stevens Point with a 2-0 lead. Back with our first intermission after this timeout on Sportsfan 100.5.
Partners Pub and Grill in Stevens Point is a fun place to meet friends and family for great food, awesome drinks, and entertainment. Stop in for daily food specials or for salads, hamburgers, and pizza, plus a full menu. Partners is serving bluegill fish fries all day on Friday with 5 bluegill fillets, coleslaw, rye bread, and choice of fries or potato salad. At Partners Pub, you'll enjoy daily drink specials along with 12 high-def TVs to watch March Madness, NHL, and NBA playoffs. Partners wishes the Pointers hockey team good luck in the 2019 NCAA Division III Championship Tournament. Partners Pub wants you to know that volleyball packets are now available for pickup. Partners Pub and Grill, open 365 days a year, including holidays, from 10 to close Monday through Sunday. Partners Pub and Grill, your birthday and Brewer baseball headquarters, just 2 blocks away from KB Willett Arena on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Check them out on Facebook or at partners-pub.com. This is Mark Olenek from Mark Toyota. We're proud supporters of Pointer Hockey. No high stickering on Toyotas. You can net big savings on Camrys, Corollas, RAV4s, Highlanders, Priuses. And check out our starting lineup of Tundra and Tacoma pickups. With award-winning sales, service, and parts, Mark Toyota, corner I-49 and Culver Beach, and the Village Park of Culver. It's time to put your puck in the road. Steve-O's Sports Bar is the perfect place and point for you and your friends to hang and catch the game. Steve-O's features bar specials every night, incredible specialty drink creations that you won't find anywhere else, and don't forget those yummy punch bowls. It's always a good time at Steve-O's Sports Bar, 1327 2nd Street, downtown Stevens Point. Be sure to like them on Facebook, where you can check out all of the parties coming to Steve-O's Sports Bar.
All right, back here at Willett Arena. Kind of sounds like the Pointer Pep Band has found another
They're
level
fired
here
up,
tonight. Firing around. Always Jordan Held does a nice job with that group. And figure any group of those guys. I was in that band many moons ago.
Yes.
And that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
So, who knows?
Remember last year when they drove out to Lake Placid?
Yep, absolutely. So, good for them, and keep doing what they're doing. So, who knows? All right, scoring recap here. Sean, Stevens Point outshoots the Falcons 15-4 in that first period, and really from a puck control standpoint, steady as she goes, right?
Oh, absolutely. They went right to work, Tommy. Right from the opening whistle, I think Coach Dixon hit it on the head. Much better through the neutral zone, which allowed them really to get all the offense in their end. And I think maybe one good opportunity for River Falls on the other side.
You know how every team, when they make their highlight video of the year, comes up with a theme for it? You know, like for my example, this year Chicago Blackhawks will be defense optional.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
So I'm working on working titles for the Pointers, season video, whatever happens.
Yes.
I think steady as she goes.
Yeah.
Really is,
Yep.
a pretty good thing here is, scoring again. Scoring first. Jordan Fader with his, fifth of the year. 5 goals for that kid here since January.
Yeah, he started,
right?
his first game was that St. Olaf weekend, Tommy, in Fargo and then in St. Peter's.
Jordan Fader with his 5th of the year from TJ Rue and Carter Rue. That goal came at his first goal was Jordan Fader from Carter Rue and Drew McLean at 11:26. Puts Stevens Point up 1-0. And again, that is game number 24 of 27 that the Pointers have scored first now. And they keep things rolling with Jordan Fader coming right back from TJ Rue and Carter Rue at 14:29 of the first period. Each team had a crack on a power play with not much going. That will continue here 57 seconds from now. Let's see here. The Falcons will get, about 37 seconds of a man advantage.
Yes, they'll get a second crack at the power play, but man, Tommy, you could argue after the Pointers killed off the first power play by the Falcons in that first period, that's when the Pointers really went to work and got their offensive game going and scored those 2 goals. So a good job penalty killing again by the Pointers tonight.
Absolutely. We'll take a break, come back and update the scoreboard. Lots of scores to tell you about here. It's 2-0 Stevens Point after 1. This is Pointer Hockey on Sportsfan 100.5.
Point after Pub and Grill in downtown Stevens Point is the perfect place before or after the game or anytime you want free food, great time, and time. You'll save it. Salad, wraps, an incredible burger, awesome apps, and superb sandwiches, including their famous fish reuben. Check out the daily food, great specials, and of course the Friday fish fry. At Point after Pub and Grill, open Monday through Thursday at 3 p.m., Friday through Sunday at 11 a.m. at 801 2nd Street, Stevens Point.
What do you call a truly great beer that's brewed with more taste, only 96 calories, and 3.2 carbs? We call it Miller Lite. What are you holding? Miller Lite. Hold true. Great beer, great responsibility. 2018 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Average analysis 12 fluid ounces, less than 1 gram protein, and 0 grams fat.
It's finally hockey season. Do you really want to miss a game working on the family vehicle? I didn't think so. Take it to Auto Select. With 3 locations in Stevens Point, they've got you covered. From minor to major repairs, tires for regular maintenance work. With Auto Select, you're good to go. Give Auto Select a call or set up an appointment online at AutoSelectOnline.com. That's AutoSelectOnline.com. Open Monday through Saturday for all your auto repair and service needs. Bring your vehicle to Auto Select, your mechanic. After the game or anytime, head into Goose on Main, downtown Stevens Point. Goose has 38 beers on tap. That's right, 38, including all of your favorites. An awesome selection of microbrews and craft beers featuring some of the finest beers brewed right here in Wisconsin. If you're hungry, you'll find out firsthand why Goose was voted the best burger, best fish fry in Portage County. Before or after Pointers hockey or anytime, stop at the Goose on Main, just minutes away on Main Street, downtown Stevens Point.
All right, back here at World Arena, Tom Weaver's Sean McMahon. Game 2 of this WIAC semifinal series. Stevens Point a 2-0 lead over River Falls with a pair of goals from Jordan Fader. Let's get to the scoreboard. They have dropped the puck at Hobbs Ice Arena in Eau Claire. Opening a couple of minutes here, still scoreless, and Oscar Svensson at it again.
Yes,
a couple
he
of
is.
chances here for Eau Claire early on, but they got to try to get out ahead and get things going, knowing that you have to win a mini game to try to get to the championship game. All right, MIAC semifinals. Earlier today, St. John's beats St. Thomas 4-1. The 2-seeded Johnnies take care of business, and Augsburg, 2 goals in a 42-second span of the first, take a 2-0 lead, but Austin Martinson goes off for high sticking with 7 seconds remaining in the period. Gets a 2 and a 10. And with 2 seconds left in the period, Kyle Mee, a power play goal for St. Mary's, who keep hanging around.
They're going to hang around until the end of that game, I guarantee it.
And Sean Superior has just scored.
Taken the lead.
So they lead 1-0 over Eau Claire. Goodness gracious. All right, NCHA semifinals. Adrian leading Lake Forest 4-1. St. Norbert a 1-0 lead over Marion. The UCHC. Let's see here. It is Manhattanville, a 2-1 lead over Elmira. Haven't seen a score in as of yet from that Utica and Nazareth game. Again, they are a Saturday-Sunday series there, so we'll try to get you an update on that game. And don't forget, they get automatic bid this year.
Yes, they do.
So that is a new wrinkle for this year. SUNYAC semifinals. Top seeds holding serve at the moment. Geneseo, the second-ranked team in the country, 5-1 over Fredonia. Oswego holding a 2-1 lead over Plattsburgh State after 2 periods. Commonwealth Coast Conference. Top seed Salve Regina beats Endicott 1-0. And the one we're keeping an eye on here is an interesting one. Well, midway through the third, University of New England, the higher seed there, in a 1-1 tie with Curry. In New England, I should say, UNE is the 3 seed, Curry the 2 seed. So 1-1 is the score there. NESCAC, the New England Small College Athletic Conference. Quarterfinal games these are. Earlier today, first top seed Trinity beat Tufts 3-0. Wesleyan beat Middlebury 4-1. Hamilton, the 4 seed, took overtime to beat the 5 seed Williams. Amherst, the 3 seed, beats Colby 5-0. New England Hockey Conference, Norwich, the number 2 seed there, a 3-2 lead over Babson. And it is the top seed, Sean, UMass Boston, in trouble. They are in the third period trailing Hobart 3-0. So we will keep an eye there, but it is UMass Boston and Hobart in that 6-7 pairwise.
So that's a big game in the
East. That could be a big result. Teams like Adrian and Eau Claire keeping an eye on that score. MASCAC, Worcester State beats Fitchburg State 5-3. Salem State and UMass Dartmouth are tied at 3. Women's semifinals this afternoon. River Falls beats Superior. I believe it was 5-1. Eau Claire beats Stevens Point 3-1. So River Falls and Eau Claire will meet for the O'Brien Cup. They call it the O'Brien Cup in the WIC?
Yes.
No, it's the Commissioner's Cup.
Commissioner's Cup, yeah.
Or whatever it is. So who knows? Eau Claire has just gotten back to even with Superior. So that one, I believe, is going to be a roller coaster all night. High school hockey sectionals this afternoon. Wausau West beats Stevens Point 8-6. Eau Claire North over Hayward 3-2 in double overtime. Hudson beats Superior in double overtime 2-1. Onalaska beat Reedsburg 6-0. Neenah Menasha Hortonville beat Green Bay Notre Dame 4-0. Verona beat Sun Prairie 5-3. The Waukesha Co-op beat Milwaukee Marquette 5-2, and University School Milwaukee over Fond du Lac St. Mary's Springs 6-1. So those are your 8th state tournament teams. Those games will begin on Thursday. And Pointer basketball team falls in the WIAC Championship game 70-57. We'll take a break, come back with second period action. Stevens Point and River Falls face off coming up next on Sportsman 100.5.
This is Mark O'Lennick from Mark Toyota. We're proud supporters of Pointer High. No high stickering on Toyotas. You can get big savings on Camrys, Corollas, RAV4s, Highlanders, Priuses. And check out our starting lineup of Tundra and Tacoma pickups with award-winning sales, service, and parts. Mark Toyota, corner I-39 and Culver in the Village Park of Culver. It's time to put your puck in the road. The Portage County Gazette is Stevens Point's leading source for local college and high school sports coverage. Each week, you'll read all about the games, the stats, and standings as we follow the Pointers in all the prep action from Sebastian Pacelli, Amherst, Rochelle, Alton, Bancroft, and more. Major sports are heating up and heading towards the postseason, and there's only one place that reports on the big games. Read all about it in your hometown Portage County Gazette, in print every Friday and online every day at StevensPoint.news.
Point After Pub and Grill in downtown Stevens Point is the perfect place before or after the game or anytime you want free food, drinks, and a good time. You'll savor the salad, crabs, an incredible burger, awesome hats, and some herb sandwiches, including their famous fish Reuben. Check out the daily food and drink specials, and of course the Friday fish fry at Point After Pub and Grill. Open Monday through Thursday at 3 p.m., Friday through Sunday at 11 a.m. at 801 2nd Street, Stevens Point.
All right, we are ready to go here. Second period of this WIAC Men's Ice Hockey Championship brought to you by Culver's. Welcome to Delicious. And the second period face-off brought to you by Miller Lite. 4-on-4 here. Carty behind the net. Leaves it to Carter-Rue near side. Bad turnover here by the Pointers. But Carter-Rue gets it back. He'll come in front. Goes back door. Beauvais with a shot. Marcoulier, a sprawling save. Is it underneath him? Yes. Never saw the puck, but smothered it. Wow.
Near post, the far post, Tommy, there on that play. Marcoulier, nice job with the save. Nice find, Tommy.
Yeah.
Carter-Rue made up for his bad turnover in the near corner and flipped it cross ice to Stephen Beauvais on the back door on the doorstep.
All right, off the face-up, Pointers control. Beauvais coming in, walks around a defender, long shot, hit a body in front. That's Carter-Rue. Beauvais gets to the rebound, leaves it out to Bittner. Still 4-on-4. They'll come through, and Beauvais fell down to the play. Arnold will get it, races back, may have a 2-on-1 with Matsushima. Arnold coming, shot blocked by Bittner, and it's up into the netting and out of play. What a hustle on the back check.
Yeah, absolutely. He had Matsushima with the afterburners on the weak side coming down too. But you elect to take the shot and look for a rebound off of Reichman. The senior defender, Ryan Bittner, great job getting back in the play to deflect that shot up harmlessly up into the netting. So we have 21 seconds of 4-on-4 action left, and then the Falcons will be off to their second power play of the night.
All right, Pointers control. Austin Kelly with it, near side. Tried to jam it ahead to Duffin. Corrali will stuff it to the far side to Drew McLean. He'll zip it ahead off of B.J. Duffin. He's going to have to hustle.
They waved it off, Tommy.
Boy, they've been generous with that. You'll take that. And good hustle there. Now far side.
Okay,
Hausinger falls down as the Falcons now on the power play here. 32 seconds. They'll come through on the near side. Shot fired, went wide. Tried to hit a redirect with Ryan Kuzin coming to the net hard on the far side. Broken up. What do we have here?
And net is off.
Yeah,
as Kuzin ran into the net, Tommy, and knocked it off the peg. So they'll reset that. 25 seconds now on River Falls' second power play of the night.
All right, so 18:50 to go here, and it's Kelly O'Brien off on a cross-check?
That was the interference call on the power play on the face-off.
All right, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon at Willard Arena from our Mark Toyota broadcast booth. Put your mark on the road at Mark Toyota, I-39, County B, Village Park of Plover. Thanks to all of our great sponsors.
Yes.
Thanks to Coach Krieger and the staff for, shot pad save made by Reichman. Another shot, another save. And Pointers clear it out and send it the length of the ice here with a man advantage. We've got two guys flowing back here. Pointers changing here. All right, it is River Falls cuts to the near side. Joe Draplik, near side. Pointers have killed that off. And behind the net, Alleman looks to the side of the net. Alleman trying to fight through a defender here on the near side. You might have heard the hold yell from the Pointer bench down below us. But now they'll kick it back. Now they'll come walking through. Watch out here. Beautiful setup. Comes back out high to Gutler. He'll fire a shot. Redirected wide. And that was Joel Fraze that got a piece of it. Here's Ryan McKellar. 3-on-2. McElhaney to the front of the net. Instead he goes back door. Just out of the reach of Logan Fredericks. He'll flip it near side. Qualiata picks it free. Right to the side of the net. Fredericks back with it again. He'll circle. Tries to come away with it. McKellar puts his nose in there and comes away with the puck. Ryan McKellar goes to his forehand. He'll wait now. Just throws a shot. That's deflected wide far side. Beauvais will activate to the far corner to get it. Throws it to McElhaney, a stick lift to keep it going. Bittner back to McElhaney, side of the net. He'll come out to the face-off circle, out high to Beauvais, shot through traffic, right into the midsection of Ryan Gutler, and back the other way come the Falcons. In on the far side, shot Beauvais with a shot block there, up and out of play.
Nothing going, Tommy, for the Falcons offensively. You got guys changing behind him. It turned from a 3-on-2 to a straight 2-on-2. Stephen Beauvais, nice job taking away the man, deflecting that shot up. How good is that first defensive pairing for the Pointers?
Sean, I know you were a little depressed last night about the Badgers going down to Penn State 8-2.
Yes.
And the go figure, it must be Saturday department. Going into the third, 5-1 Bucky right now. Come on. There you go. Jordan Fader, who's got a pair of goals reaching for it. Matt Tsushima comes away with it, back in his own end. Feeds it back to Hausinger. Christian Hausinger, near side. Long outlet pass ahead for Arnold. He's picked up by Beauvais. Bittner clears it out ahead to Carter Rue. Rue on the left wing will bring it in. Carter Rue coming, waits, fires a shot. Marcoulier. Good angle, easy save, no rebound, hangs on.
You'll take that all. River Falls will take that all day.
Yep.
Settling for a shot right at the far face-off dot, right into Marcoulier, and the save. Nothing doing there. Face-off for the Pointers offensively. 17 minutes to go here in the second period. Pointers still lead 2-0.
We got the big Stadium Series game in Philly tonight.
Oh, Tanner.
Off the face-off, Tanner Carty shot the puck, and Joe Marcoulier.
That, against other teams, could have been bad.
Yeah.
Yes, bad.
Whew. All right, face-off to the right side. Well, do it again and score.
Right?
Oh, they almost did right off the draw. McLean now. He'll fire a shot. Marcoulier, a save. Rebound is loose. Carty to the rebound. Shot to goal. Oh, if you don't do it first, try again. Tanner Carty pounds a rebound past Marcoulier. It's 3-0 Stevens Point.
Tommy, Carty almost won the face-off. Originally fumbled it, went over to the defenseman. I believe it was Drew McLean again. Took the big shot on goal. O'Brien in the middle of the ice, right in front of Marcoulier, had no chance to see that puck. Rebound to Carty, stick backhander in the back of the net. That is 3-0.
His 10th of the year. Off the draw. Now here's a turnover right to Kelly O'Brien. Feeds it to Zach. Zach, he'll put the brakes on to Carty again, just out of his reach. Falcons get it on the back check. O'Brien pokes it free. Zach. Boy. Far side. Now Matsushima with it. Tanner Carty with a strong check. Knocks him off the puck. Sends it to O'Brien. Back to Carty through the middle. Coming in. Firing a shot. Marcoulier save and goal. Rebound on the far side. And this time it's Zach. Initial shot by Carty. Stopped by Marcoulier. Right to Zach. He bangs it home. His 9th of the year. Stevens Point is rolling. It's 4-0.
4-0, Tommy. Steve Freeman looking at the goaltender. Hughes, that's their third string goaltender.
No, it's.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was 35. It's 30, so Zach Quinn. So for the second night in a row, the Pointers chase the starting goaltender for the Falcons, and it's 4-0.
And he will step right into the teeth of this. Boy, this is a carbon copy of last night, isn't it, Sean?
It is. 2 quick goals by the Pointers. So-called number 1 line has blown this thing wide open at 4-0.
I think we should just start calling them option A, B, C, and D. How's that?
Yeah.
Better way?
Uh-oh.
And here comes the taco chant coming, and it is Zach Quinn into the lineup. Brennan Miller with a huge hit to free it up. Caden Cahill back the other way. Alleman far side, and Duffin chops it out and around. Here's Austin Kelly. Pointers have found another gear here, and they are coming. Here's Duffin full speed, firing a shot. Quinn with a save, and he'll hang on.
That's cold too, Tommy. You got the Pointers line coming through the offense with all the speed in the world. And a cold Zach Quinn gets a big-time wrist shot from B.J. Duffin. Good glove save. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off.
All right, comes out high to Qualiata. He'll fire a shot. Quinn with a save. Rebound is down. It went wide with a backhand. B.J. Duffin with a prime chance. Miller tried to jam it free. Now to Duffin again. They bounce around him. They may have a 2-on-1. Cahill back the other way. Cahill ahead. It's a 3-on-2. They'll come near side. Shot. Reichman with a save and cleared out. Bouncing puck. The net's off. That's about 2 feet off. Miller back the other way. 2-on-1. Might be a 3-on-1. Miller firing a shot. Just missed an empty net. I think Reichman, did he pull it off? No.
Yeah, Reichman's trying to put the goal mouth back
off. Now 2 Falcons run into each other at center ice. It is still, the net is about 3. The referee saw it. He let it go. Because back the other way comes Jordan Fader. Fader coming. He'll fire a shot off the side of the net. Oh, they thought they snuck it in, but I think they will finally blow it dead here with River Falls getting possession of it as the net knocked off its moorings. Boy, Sean, end-to-end action here. Got a couple of score updates to get you. Norwich has now popped up a 4-2 lead over Babson. Oswego, a 3-2 lead over Plattsburgh 7 minutes into the third period. And that Geneseo lead still, Sean, 5-1. University of New England now has scored late in the third period to lead Curry 2-1. That would be a lower seed getting a win there.
How's that UMass Boston score?
We'll get to that in a minute because Jordan Fader is banging for the puck on the far side, and we certainly wouldn't want to miss his hat trick opportunity here, right?
Yeah.
You do an all-freshman team in the WIAC? Can you be on the all-freshman team?
Not playing
in your 10th game. Coming back. Behind the net. Carter Rue rubs it out, and it's Jordan Fader. Now to Carter Rue. Everybody wants a shot at it here. Centering past TJ Rue. Sends it deep to Fader behind the net. He'll look to step out. Instead brings it. Now dumps it near corner. Referee Travis Allberg in the way. Let's see. Somebody lost a stick here. That's a defender. Carter Rue tries to throw it in front. Nope, it's TJ Rue that lost a stick. Now he's got it back. But it is Christian Hausinger. How did he trip over? Behind the net. And River Falls will pull it back. They tried to lift it up. TJ Rue blocked it. Oh, point blank. McElhaney never saw it. Now he'll get it. McElhaney will get it. We're going to get a whistle and an interference call. As I think it's Logan Fredericks on the far side. Took the Falcon defender down. Yep, an interference call here. 14:21 to go. And River Falls to their third power play of the night. Yeah, Sean, looks to be about 8 minutes to go. UMass Boston, the top seed, trailing 11th ranked Hobart 3-0. And that could improve Hobart's stock significantly.
They will. Yep.
We'll see. All right. Logan Fredericks off on the interference call. Stevens Point to kill the penalty. Chris Alleman will get it, and he will backhand it down. Played with a high
Chris
stick.
Alleman just got
Christian
jumped
Hausinger
behind the play, Tommy.
And anybody see it?
It's Jeremy Klobuchar looking at it. It was right in front of him.
All right, so nothing doing, I guess, but all right.
Everybody on the Pointer bench saw it, so face-off will come back down to the Pointer end. Tommy, we'll get to that scoring, too, by the Pointers. 2 quick goals for the second night in a row here in the second period to stretch this game out to 4-0.
I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, we'll get to that scoring in a second.
Christian Hausinger. That's why we keep you around, partner.
I would hope for more
Somebody's
things
got
than just that.
Somebody's got to keep the book, you know?
Right.
Matsushima leaves it back. Charlie Singerhouse in. Drags it to the near corner. There's a shot fired. Pad save. Big rebound left, but it went right to Chris Alleman.
He took an elbow up high.
Took an elbow up high and delivered one back. Pointers get it and send it to link to the ice. Minute 25 remaining on the power play. Eau Claire and River Falls, 2:40 to go in the first period. Still tied at 1. Falcons, Matsushima with Colin Raver in his back pocket. Matsushima battles through it. Beauvais feeds it around. Brennan Miller, far side, feeds it ahead to Raver. Got 2 defenders in front, steps through a check, feeds it ahead to Bittner. Nifty move to kick it to his forehand. Bittner coming in, then went down into the near corner and had his pocket picked. Colin Raver will step back up, collision ahead, 2-on-1 back the other way. Beauvais, the lone guy there. Shot, glove save made by Reichman. Flashed the leather and did not give a rebound.
That's as good as it gets from the freshman goaltender on a 2-on-1, Tommy. Nice job moving with the puck and gloving it down up close. Let's go to that scoring, Tommy. First at 3:08, Carty, his 10th of the year. Beauvais and Zek at the assist. Tommy then at 3:31. Zek, his 9th of the year. The assist goes to Tanner Carty to give the Pointers a 4-0 lead.
Now 7-game point streak for Tanner Carty. 40 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the Falcons. McKellar pokes it out. Joe Draplick sends it ahead. Caden Cahill with it. He will hammer it around. 12:50 to go. Near side. Long shot fired in. Ooh, Connor Reichman never saw it, but it ricocheted off of Karavos and went wide. And far side here is Luke McElhaney. 3-on-2, short-handed for the Pointers with Ryan McKellar. Fires a shot, good hustle back there by the Falcons. Joe Draplik with a shot block. Near corner, McKellar after it again. It'll come to McElhaney. McElhaney far corner point, controlling the puck here, but despite being short-handed. They will bounce it back. McLean, cross ice for Corrali. Back to McLean, and that'll do it. Back to even strength. Corrali tried to chip it ahead, but this is a pretty nifty job here by Joel Frazee to send it deep. McLean ahead. Fader just missed him, but TJ Rue going to win the go to the dots. TJ Rue was at the dots, and they blow a whistle and an icing call.
Goodness, you could sense blood in the water, Tommy, on the Pointer bench.
Referees having
now they're talking about
here.
it. Yeah, there's no way TJ Rue did not win the race to the dots.
Unless they're saying it was... Actually, you know what? I think Sean Tyler Gregory came and did a my bad.
Yep.
Good for him. Minute to go in the first period at Eau Claire, still 1-1. Of course, if you're just joining us and didn't hear the news, Superior with a 1-2 punch last night. Or a 1-2-3 punch of 2 goals and a 55-save shutout by Oscar Svensson. 12-10 to go here in the second. It's 4-0 Stevens Point. TJ Rue now in to take the draw is Carter Rue and Eddie Matsushima, who are close friends from last night. Once again, Alleman will weave through traffic. Gotta get Chris Alleman a goal here, huh? Carter Rue with it, chipped ahead. Aussie Miller near side, left it back, but right to Carter Rue, but then took a bad ricochet, but then it comes back to point. TJ Rue with it ahead. Fader at center ice. Jordan Fader leaves it back to Carter Rue. Carter Rue with a long shot through. TJ Rue to the rebound. Leaves it out to Qualiata. He'll dig it across. Falcons gamble. Alleman walks around. He'll come firing a shot. Oh, and a goal! Chris Alleman with a laser beam for his first career goal as a Pointer. And how's that for getting the job done?
Yeah, and that's his first career college goal too, Tommy. As Chris Alleman goes bar down, Zach Quinn had no chance on that laser beam. And Chris Alleman, with hard work all season long, gets rewarded with his first goal.
Sean, he absolutely walked a defender. He did. And labeled that thing to the upper corner. I almost thought he was going to get Cookie Joe Schaefer there, Sean.
Absolutely. He lasered that one in.
Beauvais back to get it. Now, watch out here. Falcons coming ahead. Here is Kelly O'Brien ahead to Tanner Carty. Carty on the right wing comes in, whistling it off sides. Pointer Hockey brought to you by Auto Select. 11 locations to serve you for all your auto repair and service needs. You're good to go with Auto Select. Find out more at autoselectonline.com.
So the official scoring, Tommy, Chris Alleman, his first goal as a Pointer, first collegiate goal as well. At 8:22, Stephen Qualiata gets the assist to make this game 5-0.
Tanner Carty battling right in front of the Pointer bench. Got it free. Kelly O'Brien cycles back with it at center ice. O'Brien into the far side with a head of steam. And Carty now after it. Bittner will pinch into the near side to keep it going. Carty calms it down, shoves it out high to Zach Zeck, but it ate him up. Kind of bouncing on him a bit. He'll go cross ice to Beauvais. He'll feather a pass for O'Brien just out of his reach. Falcons look to send it right back up. Here's Zach Zeck on a midair. But now the Falcons send it the link to the ice. This should be an icing call. 10:42 to go in the second period in our WIAC Men's Ice Hockey Championship, presented by Culver's. Welcome to Delicious.
So the face-off will come back down to the Pointer offensive end, and man, Tommy, it is all Stevens Point for the second night in a row. They tally 3 times here in the second. And
they are blowing the taco budget here as well. Face off to the right side of Zach Quinn, who, tell you what, he or Joe Marcoolier have been battling all weekend here, but he'll come back. McLean waits for it. He'll fire it. Good shot block here. Charlie Singerhouse, that stung him. Near side, Corrali. Back to McLean. He's going to jam right ahead and make it a 4-on-2. McLean puts his head down, near corner, can't get it centered. He'll go behind the net to McElhaney. He's got some speed in the near corner. Brings it up the half wall in the near side. Tried to send it deep, had his stick lifted, but sent it right into the midsection of Blake Anderson, who cleared it out. Corrali bounces it ahead for Raver. Back to Corrali. It'll be Drew McLean with it. McLean reverses, chips it ahead. Fredericks tried to pull it out of midair. Blake Anderson with it. Back near his own blue line. Corrali with it for Stevens Point. We are midway through this game. Stevens Point 5, River Falls nothing. In a game not much different from last night, right? Now here's a 2-on-1. Back the other way, Caden Cahill. He'll come in, sliding effort. Oh, Drew McLean from his backside broke up a scoring chance. They jam it to the front of the net. Here's Reichman with a couple of saves. Now 3 saves, shot and a goal. They could not cover it to the side of the net, Sean. Pointers had 2 defensemen there, and the Falcons just kept digging it out. They flipped one over and beat Connor Reichman for the first time of the weekend.
Yeah.
It's 5-1.
Bouncing puck, Tommy, all over the place. I think the goal will go to Cahill. On the 3rd or 4th whack at it, finds the puck in the back of the net somehow, and it's 5-1 Stevens Point.
I'll tell you what, that was just, you never give up until you hear the whistle, right? That's
exactly.
Your textbook there, and boy, Drew McLean, after making such a great play, hustling back. Unfortunate there. All right, off the draw, here's Matsushima. Watch out as they'll come in. Matsushima gets leveled by Chris Alleman, but keeps the puck going. Now it's B.J. Duffin back the other way. Miller gets it. Now he'll come in and jam it in. Marcoulier behind the net. Zach Quinn behind the net. Pointers do it. Matsushima gets rocked by Miller again. Up the near side, Miller. Boy, he and Matsushima really going after it on the near side. Now the puck loose. They'll go to Matsushima in the middle. Here's Austin Kelly turnover. B.J. Duffin with it. He'll hold. Firing a shot. Fought off. Rebound to the far side to Kelly. Couldn't get it. What a save by Zach Quinn. Now Matsushima back the other way. Pokes it around Alleman. Like Chris Alleman hammered him once. Brennan Miller the other time. Then Austin Kelly had T.J. Rue on a breakaway. He'll come back the other way. Now defender picks him up. He's taken down in the play. Good strong back check there by Ryan Gutler. Fans wanted a penalty, Sean. That was a good defensive play. Tip through the neutral zone, no icing. Qualiata out of Beauvais, chips it around. Jordan Fader on the far side. Fader with some space, strides ahead, feeds it to the middle to T.J. Rue. He'll cut to the right wing. Here comes Rue, looks to center. T.J. Rue now goes behind the net. T.J. Rue comes all the way around, feeds it to Fader. Jordan Fader in the far corner. He'll reverse at the half wall out high to Beauvais. Cross ice to Bittner. He'll fire a shot, hit a body in front. Fader gets the rebound out high, dumps it to Carter Rue. Carter Rue on the far side to Beauvais. Near side, Bittner. Bittner with a shot. That's blocked nicely by the Falcons. Calming it down, and then off the glass, Aussie Miller on the near side. That is a big-time play there by Miller. Aussie Miller, the junior forward. Stoughton kid. Now Zach Quinn shoots it ahead. It'll come right. Here's a 2-on-1 back the other way. Here comes the Falcons. They'll come in. Dragging shot in. Goes wide. Watch out here. Tripping call coming. Penalty shot. We'll see. Travis Alberg, I think, says no. Might have had an argument. I think he still got a shot off, Sean. So
he did.
That's one of those things that they use to factor it, but tripping call coming up here is...
Brian Bittner had to do that, Tommy.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's loosening up a little bit here again.
Yeah, all offense for River Falls as they try to fight back in this hockey game. It's wheel and deal hockey right now, so...
Oh, boy.
Back and forth we go. 2 minutes to the box for Ryan Bittner for tripping, and that'll give the Falcons their 4th power play of the night.
Hobart's tacked another one on, Sean. They're going to knock off the top seed in the NEHC UMass Boston. All right, near corner. River Falls right in front. Backdoor shot. Fought off by Reichman. Might have got part of the far post as well. Falcons with it again. They'll come in. They're trying to get Crowell back into this. Out high to Hausinger. Hausinger feeds it down low. That is Joel Frazee. Back out high to Hausinger. Near side. Whiffed on there by Ryan Kuzin. And he'll get it back in on the near side. Kuzin near face-off circle. Minute 29 to go in the power play. Back to Kuzin. He'll come in. Get a defender down. Shot fired. Glove save made by Connor Reichman. He'll flash the leather. Piece of cake for him, right?
Absolutely. Saw it all the way. Kuzin elects to take the shot from distance that time. Easy glove save. No, nobody in front of Reichman at all. Gloves it down, gets the face-off. 1:24 remaining in the power play for the Falcons. Their 4th of the night.
7:20 to go in the second. And off a shot, Pointers will get it. Colin Raver back the other way, comes back with Chris Alleman. Raver coming in, fires a shot, blocker save made by Zach Quinn, who tried to sell a penalty call afterward, but nothing doing. Falcons bring it in, but a defender fell down. Another short-handed chance for the Pointers. Alleman cleared it out, almost got it back again. Here's Cahill coming, comes back door, shot. I think Raver got a piece of it on the way through, and now Colin Raver with it. He'll get it and sling it the length of the ice into the near corner. 55 to go here on the River Falls power play.
Watch out here, Tommy, quick.
Nope, back the other way, quick change. It's a 3-on-1. They will come in. Shot blocked by McLean, up and out of play.
Yeah, up into the netting. Nice job, Drew McLean staying home. Falcons on the long change here in the second period caught the Pointers on a sloppy change on the penalty kill. Came across the blue line with a 3-on-1, and all they can do is get a shot deflected up by McLean up into the netting. 45 seconds remaining in the power play for the Falcons.
Sean, looks like that Oswego-Plattsburgh game has gone final. 3-2, the Lakers with the win, and Geneseo leading 5-2 with 4 minutes to go. So
that's the top two seeds.
Looks
there.
like 1 and 2 holding serve in the Suniac. 40 seconds to go here, and the man advantage for the Falcons. Shot, and a shot blocked by McElhaney, and he'll blocker it down the length of the ice. Quinn calms it down. Matsushima, after this weekend, may be playing elsewhere in the country. Would you think?
I would think so.
Got rubbed out here on the near side, though, as Singerhouse in there to try to get it. Pointers try to clear it out. Here's Matsushima. Far side he goes. And McElhaney dancing around. They come back out. Matsushima with a shot. Save made by Reichman. McElhaney with it. 3-on-1, developing short-handed. 5 seconds to go. McElhaney with Corrali coming in. McElhaney coming, centering it off. Blocked. And in the far corner, dancing right in front. McElhaney to Corrali. Couldn't pull the trigger. Back to even strength. Corrali coming off. As the Falcons with it in their own end. Carty trying to pick it free. Alleman now to Carty. He'll cycle at center ice. Dumps it back far side. Qualiata will force it back the other way on the far side. Zek in to get it. Zek jammed up on the far side. Flips it ahead off the boards. Off a couple of bodies. Falcons end up with it. And they'll sing it cross ice. But it hit a defender. Blake Anderson will get it. And it caught the linesman on the near side. So it's Kelly O'Brien picking it free for Stevens Point. He'll leave it ahead to Carty. Just out of his reach. And they'll come back through the neutral zone. Falcons send it deep. 5:15 to go here in the second. Stevens Point a 5-1 lead. Kelly O'Brien with it ahead. Carty, boy, just reaching back, thinking it was coming, got a piece of it. Spinorama move on the far side, leaves it to O'Brien. Whistles a shot and goal. An all-world setup for Tanner Carty. Sets up Kelly O'Brien. Zach Quinn never had a chance. It's 6-1 Stevens Point.
All in transition, and Carty not giving up on the initial breakout pass. Got enough of it, and then read Kelly O'Brien perfectly. A little spinorama to back off the defense of the Falcons. Drop pass to Kelly O'Brien in a laser. Glove side on Quinn, and it's 6-1 Stevens Point.
Kelly O'Brien's 5th of the year.
Is that official tacos as well there, Tommy?
5:03 to go here. Now here's Carter Rue feeding it back. TJ Rue will bring it ahead. He gets around a defender. He'll come in. Flips it in front. Quinn with a save. And, the puck was never covered up. Falcons get a break here. And we get a whistle. So 6-1 Stevens Point, 4:52 to go. All right, Sean, that Hobart score has gone final.
Okay.
So Hobart in the pairwise rankings.
They were coming into the night.
They were 7th.
Yep.
And UMass Boston
was
the top seed with 6th. So scratch out your first conference leader, Sean, that from the auto bid category. Although I guess you could kind of call those two teams one and the same. But now, the interesting thing, Sean, here is UMass Boston won't have a chance to improve their pairwise.
No, they won't.
Yep, without a game. Now they'll come out high. Beauvais with it. He'll cycle it high. Beauvais flips it near corner to Carter Rue. Boy, student section really getting into it here as the Pointers operate right in front of him on offense. Jordan Fader muscled off in the near corner and a strong check by Joe Draplick, but he comes away with it. Fader got knocked down again, got it to TJ Rue to Carter Rue. Back to TJ Rue, near corner. Fader goes right back in there and gets it. He'll go right back to Carter Rue. He's held up there, keeps it going. Carter Rue with it. Now Fader again. Tried to throw it out high for Bittner out of his reach. TJ Rue dumps it back behind the net. Carter Rue stick lift, then a body check there to free it up. And it's TJ Rue after it. Now they intercept it. Carter Rue back to TJ Rue up in the air. Might have been played with a high stick by Fredericks. Yep, and they'll get a whistle. 4:07 to go here in the second.
Yep, so the Pointers' 6th goal tonight. Official scoring at 14:55 to give the Pointers the 6-1 lead. O'Brien, his 6th of the year. Carty gets the assist, Tommy. So that's what, 2 assists and a goal for Cards tonight. So another 3-point night.
He came in with 30 on the year, so 33 points. Boy, talk about a guy picking it up here down the stretch.
Right when you needed it.
Year, huh? But Sean, we've talked about this. How good was he early doing other things?
Yeah.
Might not have been scoring goals, but he was setting other guys up. He was playing it well away from the puck. Here's Colin Raver, pawed down in the play, got it to Fredericks. He'll come in. Fredericks gets the goaltender, throws it. Colin Raver. Oh, what a save by Zach Quinn. Puck is loose, and I think the net's off.
Yes.
Zach Quinn stones Colin Raver, a wide open net. What a save.
Oh, what a save. He had to come diving back from the far side to the near side as Fredericks came around on the wraparound try, left it for Raver in a sprawling diving save for Zach Quinn to keep this a 6-1 game.
How big a smile you think Colin Raver had going after that puck. Winter Hockey brought to you by the Point After Pub and Grill. The pregame or postgame destination. Great food and drink. Specials every day. 801 2nd Street, Stevens Point. Now it is Logan Fredericks finding himself open. Fires it. Blocker save made by Quinn. So he got a piece of it. Big hit on the far side. That rattled the glass. Raver with it in the near side. He will send it deep. All right, Pointers with it on the far side. Now the Falcons dig it free. Charlie Singerhouse. Near side fed it. Shot fired. Right now here, save. And
Singerhouse is after it again.
Singerhouse
and Raver did the right thing. He took a couple shots from Singerhouse, a little bit of a bear hug and a headlock, and the officials get there and break everybody up. I don't think we'll see any penalties. Raver lets go, nothing going. Singerhouse has been at it all weekend. He'll come to the box. They'll both go to the benches.
Second period at Cornerstone, Sean. Marion and St. Norbert. 1-1.
Yikes.
3:15 to go here in the second.
The Sabres got a little push in them, Tommy?
Well, Alleman off the near wall ahead to Carty. He's going to have to win a foot race, and he does. Gets around a defender, jams it. Anderson, now Carty back with it. They're still whacking at each other. Kelly O'Brien with it. O'Brien tried to throw it out in front of the net. Matsushima with it. Carty looks to shove him off, and boy, Eddie Matsushima just finds space where it's not and then send it ahead. No icing call. Alleman got hammered in the far corner. Boy, he's gotten hammered a couple times.
He's got
here,
no
Sean.
stick, too.
He's got no stick. He's down to one glove. Shot fired. Reichman steered that one aside and up into the netting.
Did it go in?
Did it go in the glove?
It did.
It did.
Oh, my goodness.
Chris Alleman's glove in the far corner on the ice, and the puck goes in it to blow it dead. I will file that under what I have never seen before. I'm an old guy. I've been around here a long time, Sean.
Yeah.
Never seen that. On the glass in the far corner, and it rolls in the glove.
In the glove to get a stoppage of play.
Yeah. And what else do we have coming here? Is it a broken stick as well?
Alleman lost his stick, and I'm not sure if it got...
Stick, Stephen Qualiata's coming off with the blade.
Did his stick get caught in by where the visitors come off and on? In that stanchion part? Because he skated away with no stick and no glove.
Oh, man. What a ride this has been. And certainly not even close to being over yet. Beauvais, now to B.J. Duffin. Beautiful execution here. Bittner sends it right back to the middle to Austin Kelly, but he couldn't handle it. Now Falcons do a good job of reading that. Cahill, diving effort for whatever reason. I think if he stays on his feet, he wins the foot race, but it ends up with Beauvais. Here's Duffin again. 2:15 to go in the period. 2 in the first, 4 in the second here for Stevens Point. The student section kind of happy about this here, Sean? I'm trying to think here. Scoring-wise, a lot's been to our left here.
2 nights in a row.
2 nights in a row here. Now Duffin takes the puck away, puts the brakes on, looks to center it to Carter-Rue, flips it to Corrali. Corrali near side. Miller hauled down in front of the net. Will be an interference call coming here as it is Caden Cahill getting it. Interference call as Brennan Miller was dumped. Minute 49 to go in the second. Stevens Point to the Guzan main power play.
That'll just be just the second power play, Tommy, of the night. Just the second penalty by the Falcons as
Peter Caravos will go
goes
off
to the box. So interference at Caravos. Power play time for the Pointers with a minute 49 left here in the second period.
Face off to the right side of Zach Quinn. Face off to the right side. Singerhouse in there, along with Tanner Carty. Carty. Raver now for Zek. Raver now to O'Brien, far corner up in the air. Qualiata able to get control of it but couldn't hold the zone. He'll shove it ahead to Zek. Zek, nifty pass back to the middle. Well read there by Ryan Gutler, and he'll send it the link to the ice.
Watch out here, Tommy. Whoa.
And it is Connor Reichman with it. Now gets it to Zek. Zek to Carty on the far side, puts the brakes on, and then dumps for Zek in the far corner. Blake Anderson reads that. Carty got a piece of it, couldn't hold. Carty had his stick lifted, now dumps it back to the far side, and it's Raver coming in. Now it's Zek. Zek sends it ahead. Raver far side, and it's Carty behind the net, tries to center it. Sean shots at Eau Claire. After one period, it's even at 1. Eau Claire outshot Superior 21-3. O'Brien with a minute to go in the period, far side. Now to Carty. Long shot fired, went high. Raver in the corner. Out high to Zek. He'll walk it along the blue line, fakes it. Now to Qualiata. Qualiata coming through. He'll look to send it to the far side, but a stick check there by Matsushima prevented that. Zek back high to Qualiata. Qualiata comes again, lost it, now shoves a backhand. Carty fakes a one-timer, tried to come back to Zek, and it goes up and out of play. Everybody all right over there? That had some mustard.
It did.
Going into the crowd.
I think everybody's okay on the far end. So,
Yep.
yeah, 21 shots for Eau Claire, 3 for the Yellow Jackets. Goodness gracious. Eau Claire 0 for 2 on the power play, Superior 0 for 1, so they'll get back to second period action.
All the Yellow Jackets need is a point to get out of there. All right, off the draw, Corrali. Feeds it back out high to McLean, back to Corrali. He'll fire a shot, that labeled and got through cleanly, but went wide. McElhaney now to TJ Rue, far corner to Carter Rue near side. Carter back to TJ on the far side. They play catch with it. He'll come out, bad ankle shot, fought off by Quinn. McElhaney jams at it. Now they come, bad ankle shot, try to shoot it off the back of the goaltender. They'll fight for it. Corrali turning, trying to feed it ahead, and watch out. Here's a breakaway back the other way. Josh Arnold behind a defender, racing in, coming in, shot fired. Reichman a save and covers.
Oh, what a save up high as the Falcons went up high on him. Arnold that time up by the collarbone. Nice job to deflect the puck down back to the ice right in front of Connor Reichman. Get the cover up and the save. Just 2.6 seconds remaining here in the second period.
All right, win a draw and eat it here.
Yep.
And get yourself out after 40 minutes with a 5-goal lead. Face off, and that is just what will happen. 40 minutes in the books from KB Willett Arena, and same verse, second as the first, right?
Absolutely, Tommy.
Second verse, same as the first. I don't know,
whatever it is. The only difference is the Pointers tally 4 times instead of 3 times here in the period, and they lead the Falcons 6-1.
A little discussion here after the. Not sure what's going on, but Falcons come off, and Sean, the Falcons just have no answer for the collective team speed of the Pointers.
Yep, absolutely. And now they've had to open the game up a little bit as well, and it's just they have no answer for the Pointers, and you've chased their goaltender a couple times, twice this weekend. Yeah, it's a
good sign for the weekend when you see 4 different, 2 games, 2 goaltenders apiece so far. Who knows? All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We will get you a recap, plus we'll get you scores from around the country. We've got the finals trickling in from the East here, and we'll get you some others. So, all right. Falcons will have a brief power play, the Pointers will still have a brief power play when we begin, period 2, with 10 seconds left. 6-1 Stevens Point after 2. We'll come back and give you a second period recap after this timeout on Sportsfan 100.5.
After the game, or
source for local college and high school sports coverage. Each week, you'll read all about the games, the stats, and standings as we follow the Pointers in all the prep action from Sebastian Pacelli, Amherst, Rochelle, Alvin, Bancroft, and more. Winter sports are heating up and heading towards the postseason, and there's only one place that reports on the big games. Read all about it in your hometown Portage County Gazette, in print every Friday and online every day at StevensPoint.news. Steve-O's Sports Bar is the perfect place at Point for you and your friends to hang and catch the game. Steve-O's features bar specials every night, incredible specialty drink creations that you won't find anywhere else, and don't forget those yummy punch bowls. It's always a good time at Steve-O's Sports Bar, 1327 2nd Street, downtown Stevens Point. Be sure to like them on Facebook, where you can check out all of the parties coming to Steve-O's Sports Bar.
And we're back here at the second period, the second intermission rolling on here from KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. It's the Pointers here in the WIAC semifinals in Game 2, leading UW River Falls 6-1. Paced by 4 more goals in the second period by the Pointers, in an absolute dominating performance for the purple and gold through 2 periods here tonight at Willett Arena. The scoring got started back in the first period by Jordan Fader at 11:26. His 5th of the season. Carter Rue and Drew McLean scored, had the assist on that. It made the point that gave the Pointers a 1-0 lead, and then Jordan Fader scored his 2nd goal of the night at 14:29. His 6th of the season. TJ Rue and Carter Rue get the assist, and it was 2-0 Stevens Point at the end of 1 period. The shots on goal were in favor of the Pointers, 15-4. It was all Stevens Point after the end of 20 minutes. And then the scoring barrage started at 3:08 of the second period. It was Tanner Carty, his 10th of the season. Stephen Beauvais and Zach Zeck get the assists. And then just about 20 seconds later, Zach Zeck tallied himself, his 9th of the season, assisted by Tanner Carty at 3:31. The score was 4-0 in all Stevens Point. The Pointers continued the offense at 8:22 of the second period. It was Chris Alleman, his first goal as a Pointer, his first collegiate goal as well, as he walked a defenseman from the Falcons and then lasered it over Zach Quinn's glove hand. Stephen Qualiata gets the assist. It was 5-0 Stevens Point, and then finally River Falls took them a game and a half to score a goal this weekend. It was Caden Cahill. He scores the lone River Falls goal so far tonight. Karabos and Frazee get the assists at 10:17. And then the Pointers capped off the scoring at the end of the second period here at 14:55. Kelly O'Brien, his 6th of the season, an all-world setup by Tanner Carty, a spinorama to back off the defenseman from River Falls, a drop pass to Kelly O'Brien, and he ripped a laser shot over the glove side of Zach Quinn to make the score 6-1. Shots on goal in that second period a little bit more wide open, obviously with River Falls trying to get themselves back in this hockey game. 13-12 in favor of the Pointers, so 28-16 the shots on goal for the game. And again, all Stevens Point here for the second night in a row in the second period. The Pointers now, with those 4 goals in the second period, is their best scoring period. They're outscoring their opponents 41-12 in the second period alone, as that has seemed to be the period where the Pointers make the adjustments in the first intermission and come out and up the ante on the forecheck pressure and get some scoring going on their end. The Pointers will have 10 more seconds of a Guzan Main power play coming up here as well to start the third period. So it's 6-1 here, Game 2 of the WIAC semifinals. The Pointers are 20 minutes away from advancing to next Saturday night's WIAC Championship game, and they will host, obviously, if they win. So continued good work here in the final 20, and we'll be back here at Willett Arena next Saturday night at 7 o'clock for the WIAC Championship game, either facing UW Eau Claire or UW Superior. They have just started the second period, tied at 1. The Yellow Jackets just needing a tie to advance to next Saturday's WIAC Championships on their side. We're going to take a 2-minute break. Mr. Tom Weaver will rejoin me, and we'll go out through the out-of-town scoreboard as lots of scores from out east coming in as the conference tournaments start wrapping up towards Championship Saturday next weekend. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on SportsFan 100.5.
Here at Wood Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon, second intermission, Stevens Point. After a six-pack on the board last night, they've returned the favor here tonight. And it is, let's see here, looks to be about 6 minutes into the second period. Bruno Brzaitis for Superior lights the lamp, and they lead Eau Claire by a score of 2-1. As that one winds on, of course, Eau Claire needs to win and then win a mini-game to try to win the series. All right, other scores tonight, and we've got some interesting ones going on. In the MIAC, let's see if we have an update regarding Augsburg and St. Mary's. Of course, earlier today, St. John's picks up a 4-1 win over St. Thomas, so the second-seeded Johnnies are out there, and it is all Augsburg here. 5 in the second period as the Augies lead St. Mary's by a score of 7-1. So if that score holds, it would be St. John's at Augsburg for the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament next week, Saturday. NCHA semifinals, they've gone to the second intermission at Cornerstone Community Center. Marion and third-ranked St. Norbert are tied at 1, and it has gone final now for Arrington Ice Arena in Adrian. The Bulldogs, a 5-1 win over Lake Forest. So Adrian now sits and waits, Sean. If Marion can win that game, it would be Marion at Adrian for the Harris Cup Championship. If St. Norbert wins, it's Adrian at St. Norbert. UCHC, Manhattanville had been leading Elmira by a score of 2-1. Of course, a 2-2 tie in their series opener last night. And so that means just a point, I should say, whoever wins the game tonight would get the series win. So Not sure what our internet story is here, Sean. Things grinding away a little bit here in recent moments. So let's get to some of the other finals. In the SUNYAC final, top seeds host there, or I should say hold serve there. It will be Geneseo, the number 1 seed, hosting number 2 Oswego for the SUNYAC title. Geneseo beat Fredonia 5-2. Oswego beat Plattsburgh 3-2. Commonwealth Coast Conference. Salve Regina with a win over Endicott, 1-0 in a game. That was a barn burner right down.
Yes, it was.
Until the end there. University of New England had scored a goal late to lead Curry 2-1. So if that holds final, it would be the upstart Nor'easters heading to Rhode Island to take on Salve Regina in the championship game there. Once again next week. And NESCAC, number 1 Trinity, will host the Final Four next week. They will take on Hamilton. They are the 4th seed, a 4-3 overtime winner over Williams. Wesleyan, the 2 seed, beat Middlebury 4-1. They will take on Amherst, who was a 5-0 winner over Colby. So, with the lockup here, let's see if we can get some other scores. Utica, Sean, has beaten Nazareth in game 1 of their series. Boy, a lot closer than folks might assume there. 2-1. The Pioneers get the win there. So they will await the winner. I should say they will play game 2 of their series tomorrow. A Saturday-Sunday series there. Hobart beat UMass Boston in the Northeast Hockey Conference semifinals. A 4-0 score there. That might be the biggest curveball of the night so far. You think?
I think so, yeah, absolutely. I mean, UMass Boston, the top-ranked seed in that conference. Tommy coming into the night 6th in the pairwise. Hobart was ranked 7th in the pairwise, so you obviously going to think they're going to flip-flop at the very least.
So that University of New England Curry is a final 2-1. So it's Salve Regina and the University of New England. They are 19-6-2. They might move up in the rankings there. We'll have to see how that goes. They come along. NASCAC quarterfinals. Worcester State beat Fitchburg by a score of 5-3. And it was Salem State with an upset, as Salem State beats the 3 seed UMass Dartmouth 4-3. Those are quarterfinal games. So Plymouth State, the top seed in that tournament there. So they will get that hashed out for next weekend there. And the Pointer women's season comes to an end this afternoon, 3-1 in a loss at 8th-ranked Eau Claire. They will take on River Falls next weekend, and again, the WIAC in pretty good shape to get 2 teams into the NCAA tournament. We'll see how that goes. Here, Stevens Point, a 5-goal lead as we head to the 3rd. We'll have it coming up next. This is Pointer Hockey on Sportsman 100.5.
You're up and at 'em every day, so you don't want something like Medicare Part D to slow you down. At Walgreens, we'll take care of your Medicare Part D prescriptions, saving you time and money. Make the switch to Walgreens today and get more by earning $100 reward points and save up to $5 on each Medicare Part D prescription. And Walgreens is your preferred pharmacy. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Prescription savings applies to Tier 1 generics when you go to preferred versus a non-preferred pharmacy on select plans. Price can't be earned in New York, New Jersey, or Arkansas. Other restrictions and limitations apply.
It's time to join the millions of people using Zoom video conferencing. Turn any size conference room, huddle room, or executive office into a Zoom room with flawless HD video, crystal clear audio, and instant wireless sharing. It'll even work with your existing hardware. Start your meetings with a single touch, or use Zoom's new voice command feature. Hey Zoom, start meeting. Huddle happy. Visit Zoom.us to set up your free Zoom room trial today. That's Zoom.us. Zoom video conferencing.
Here's your Central Wisconsin meteorology forecast. A winter storm warning begins at 6 p.m. this evening and continues until 6 p.m. Mixed precipitation likely, changing slow tonight, otherwise overcast. Lows around 26. Northeasterly winds 8 to 15 miles an hour. Cloudy again tomorrow, slow and likely 28. I'm meteorologist Derek Wright for Spokesman 100.5. Currently, it's 30 degrees.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon, as we get set for the third period. Pointers with a 6-1 lead over River Falls. Sean, it looks like the Domes of Elmira are into the dreaded mini-game after another 2-2 tie.
Stop it.
So tie, go to the mini-game and try to
figure
win
it out.
I think.
Oh, goodness.
That's what it looks like to me. So, what you going to do, right?
Yep.
All right, Stevens Point will come out.
I thought
Sean, as we said last night, the third period, keep both hands on the wheel and drive it right out of here.
Yep.
Drive yourself to a home game next Saturday night for to do the twin bill of the regular season and postseason conference tournament champion. Kelly Duffin and Brennan Miller out there. Our WIAC Men's Hockey Championship brought to you by Culver's. Welcome to Delicious. Opening faceoff brought to you by Miller Lite. Pointers now send it in despite being shorthanded right in front of the net. Miller almost converts. What do we have?
Net's off, Tom.
Net is off. 11 seconds in. Willett Arena and Stevens Point. Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon from our Mark Toyota broadcast booth. Put your mark on the road at Mark Toyota, I-39 in County B in the Village Park of Plover. 19:49 to go here. And a face-off to the right side of Zach Quinn. 6-1 is the Stevens Point lead. Duffin after it in the near corner. And Sean, Elmira has taken a 1-0 lead in the minigame.
All right.
Off the stanchion on the far side. As we pull that up on the video stream, Sean, I'll get to this in a whistle here. Ryan Bittner, back near side, one of the strangest rinks I've ever been to. Fredericks ahead to Miller, who hops around a defender and tried to get free. By the way, Ryan Bittner lobbying with me hard that he got all puck on that dive. It wasn't a trip. Go figure. McElhaney coming. He'll fire a shot. That's blocked. Got to the rebound. Backhand threw it in front. Miller jamming for it. Couldn't get it. Brendan Miller has been out here for a week on this line. He's out there with Logan Fredericks, and Luke McElhaney will come off. McElhaney will cycle, and Ryan McKellar with a burst of speed out there with Logan Fredericks. Fredericks coming around, shields to get open for a shot, fires a shot, that's blocked. Backhander goes wide, bouncing puck near side. As Fredericks will reach for it, McElhaney sets up on the back check. It's over the head of Drew McLean, and should be an icing call here against the Falcons. It is Sean Elmira. They call it the Domes because it is what it is. It's a dome.
Yep.
You know, if you think of like the Mitchell Park Domes in Milwaukee,
yes,
you know, kind of that. Notre Dame had a dome type structure there. It's a rink inside. Lighting is like you'd see it more like a softball or a football field up in each corner. It's dark with weird shadows coming around. And
I was going to say, does that bring back some memories for you, Tommy?
It was. What was that? Let's see here. That would have been now a shot off the face-off. McKellar jammed that through. That would have been the 3-in-a-row team that hammered Mankato State. And side of the net, McKellar coming. 2 East teams in that tournament. Stevens Point beat Babson on a Paul Caulfield penalty shot. Won like 6-2, and Mankato State, shot fired, hit the bottom glove of Zach Quinn and out to the far side. And then Mankato State absolutely dismantled the host Soaring Eagles of Elmira with an all-West final, and Stevens Point hammered Mankato State in the final. Side of the net coming, up into the net, McElhaney with a backhander coming. It was funny back in the day, Sean. Two of the 4 national championships won by the Pointers back then in the day were won against WIAC teams out of the NCHA, Mankato State and these River Falls Falcons. Just ask Chris Brown from Augsburg.
Yes. Yeah.
Tanner Carty, we joke with him every time. He hit the post in overtime. The Pointers won their 4th national championship in 5 years a couple of minutes later. in Minneapolis. First ever neutral site Final Four. Long shot fired. Of course, we'll go back to on campus this year here. And now another shot, long shot in. Reichman with a nice save again. Cahill turns. They'll feed it right in front, jamming it through. Beauvais, a nice job to clear it out.
Nice job of reading that play, Tommy. Stephen Beauvais right in front of the net, right in front of Connor. Read the centering pass, picked it off, and flipped it out without icing the puck.
Badgers 6-2 over Penn State in the third. Come on. Long shot fired. Glove save made by Zach Quinn. I saw Ohio State won in overtime, so they'll clinch the Big Ten.
Regular season title?
Yep. All right, 17 minutes to go here. 6-1 is the lead. The other thing I remember about Elmira, Sean, is the seating around the. There's like stadium type seating for about 6 or 8 rows around, and then there's like an aisle, and then massive bleachers that you would see more like at the Spash Fieldhouse or Quant Field.
Oh, really?
Go all the way back on both sides. That place was rumbling when it was packed. All right, so face off to the left side. Where else? We won a national title at RIT. Of course, beat Plattsburgh State right here at Willett Arena. And centered coming in, and of course, who could forget St. Norbert in Lake Placid? Long shot fired in, Reichman a save, nothing there. Boy, Sean, he's just not giving up any sniff of a rebound.
Nope, he does such a good job, Tommy, controlling that rebound. If the puck comes up high, he does a great job of bending his body down to knock the rebound right in front of him to get a quick cover-up, or the butterfly style that he plays does a nice job of getting out in front and then knocking the puck down with his midsection and giving up nothing.
All right, up ahead, Carter-Rue ahead.
2-on-1 here, Tommy.
2-on-1, back the other way,
3-on-1.
Matsushima, 3-on-1, they go to him, he comes right back in front, shot in the goal. It is going to be Aussie Miller with the goal, and kind of like a paint by number there, Sean. You picked up the two guys, and credit Matsushima, leading scorer there, you would think, would try to bury that.
Doesn't give up, Tommy.
But doesn't give up and slid it to Aussie Miller, who slid it into an empty net, making it 6-2.
Yeah, the Pointers got caught pitching at the offensive blue line. By the time it was 3-1. 3-on-1 at the offensive blue line for the Falcons, and tic-tac-toe, and it's 6-2, Stevens Point.
Try to get some mojo back here. Qualiata ahead as the Falcons have found a little burst here. Duffin spun down on the near side, lost the handle on it. Long pass ahead. Qualiata chips it back. Pointers turn it over again, but now clear it back out. Ryan Gutler with it, sends it deep to the far corner. And chopped around. We're going to whistle on a very, very delayed offsides here against River Falls. 15:59 to go here. Sean, that Badger game has gone final. 7-3, the Badgers win. Looks like Matt Zuccarello has been traded.
Oh, really? To whom?
Jim Nill is the general manager of the Dallas Stars, right?
Yes.
Alleman back. All right, the Stars play the Blackhawks team. Alleman brings it in near side. He got his first goal as a pointer here earlier. Far corner it goes. Duffin jamming for it. Nothing there. Falcons dig it out again. Caden Cahill around. He'll send it in. 15:40 left. That can't roll off the clock fast enough. With a big lead for Stevens Point. Hausinger slides it cross ice. Shot to the side of the net. Blocked by Alleman. He'll go to the inboard. Qualiata reaching for it. They jam it toward the net. Is it in? No, it hops up onto the pad, and Reichman covers it up. He'll hang on. 15:25 to go here in the third.
That closed it down, Tommy. Pointers got to get some, get the foot back a little bit more on the gas pedal here. They're letting the Falcons come through the neutral zone with a ton of time and space. That defensive gap, not real great right now. And just taking a look at the scoreboard here at St. Norbert, Tommy, as the second period's about to start, or the third period's about to start at Cornerstone. It looks like St. Norbert's going to have a 5-minute major power play coming up to start the period.
Here's Logan Fredericks feeding McElhaney with a shot. Quinn with a nice post-to-post save. McElhaney again with it, trying to center it again. Does. Logan Fredericks coming. He'll fire shot, save made. Beauvais with a rebound. That's turned aside by Quinn. Oh, Zach Quinn with a couple of big-time saves here. Now McElhaney holds it in at the blue line on the near side, dumps it to Fredericks again. He'll go toward the front of the net. He'll pick it up, took it away from Matsushima, feeds it to Colin Raver. Out to Bittner, one-time shot. That's fired. Ricochets wide and almost got the referee as well. Bittner now, nice job to hold it, shoves it to Raver. He'll go to McElhaney. Fredericks behind the net, dances around Hausinger to get free. And near corner Fredericks, now to Colin Raver. Raver waiting, Colin Raver out high to Bittner. Beauvais with it. Beauvais feeds it in, now goes behind the net. McElhaney with it. McElhaney feeds it free. It comes out to center ice. Kelly O'Brien was coming out on a change. He will possess it and calm things down and try to send it ahead. O'Brien ahead for it, chips it back behind the net. It goes right in front of the net. Zach with a weird angle shot that came. Falcons get it back the other way. Mike Sauer. Sauer near side, jams it back to the middle, and whistle and an offsides call with 14:09 to go.
So, offsides on the Falcons coming through with a ton of speed. Matsushima leading the charge there again for the Falcons. Face with the offside, so face off right in front of us here, Tommy.
All right, Pointers bring it ahead. Zach feeds it back to Carty, kicks it ahead. Got spun around by a defender. Drew McLean will reach out and hold it down, and far side it goes. Here comes Zach. He will hammer ahead Hunter. It's sure if it got deflected. Yep, it did. Up into the netting and out of play.
Yeah, off a Gutler, Tommy up into the netting. So it is a 5-minute major power play for the Green Knights to start the third period at Cornerstone. Maybe look into that.
Shocked there?
Not shocked.
Of course, we don't see a live box from there, right?
Yes, we do not.
All right. They're having a lengthy discussion about something in this Elmira Manhattanville minigame, which is now tied at 1.
Of course it is.
No idea what it is. Trying to see here. A face off to the left side. Zach Quinn running some time down. And Kelly O'Brien with a too hot to handle pass for Drew McLean, who does a nifty job to undress a defender. Carty carries it in. O'Brien with possession of it. Fed it ahead. Falcons with it. Caden Cahill back the other way. Caden Cahill, a sophomore. Watch out for him in coming years here. Got a ton of speed. Carty. Cross ice to McLean. Leaves it to Zek at the point. He'll send it deep. Wraps it around Carty. Lets it go. Watch out here. 2-on-1 if they hustle. But Qualiata reads the play and intercepts. Has to hold it off. And then he took a stick up high from Dayton Honkanen that he didn't like. Falcons are off sides here. Now they will not play it. So Alleman gets it. And kind of a pause all the way around here, and Alleman will get to it now and feed it ahead. Alleman coming in, tried to spin to a backhander. It's in on Zach Quinn. He'll cover it up. 7 minutes into the third period at 6-2. Stevens Point. Pointer Hockey brought to you by Steve-O's Sports Bar. Perfect place to hang and catch the game. Try one of their punch bowls. Always a good time at Steve-O's. 1327 2nd Street, Stevens Point.
Face-off will come deep down in the Pointer end. Offensively, shots on goal at the end of the second period, Tommy, 13-12 in favor of the Pointers, and overall 28-16.
Yep. Far side, Jordan Fader after it for Stevens Point. Behind the net to Carter Rue. TJ Rue in there to help out. Hausinger dug it around him. Up the wall on the near side. Shot fired. A shot block that you heard here. Up high off the glass far side with some speed. Here's Josh Arnold. Another youngster. Freshman. And Alleman taken down hard, but Qualiata in to bail him out. He'll put the brakes on and then get it to Jordan Fader. Fader slips it ahead. Here comes TJ Rue. Through a stick check, whacked from behind, but sends it deep to the far corner. Got it back, tried to center it. They'll kick it behind the net. Carter Rue hustling to the near side. He and Josh Arnold will converge. Qualiata, Ryan Bittner. They'll come in, rattling it around. Duffin. Now behind the net, Matsushima had it, turned it over. Here's Bittner, long shot. Quinn never saw it, but it went high. TJ Rue reaching for it on the near side. Austin Kelly poked it free. Duffin wreaking havoc on the near board, centers it. Kelly goes back to TJ Rue. Boy, I think Austin Kelly, if he goes to his forehand and just goes right to the net, He's got some space to operate. Beauvais chopping at it now, freed it up. McKellar pokes it deep. Interesting to see here, Sean, if you kind of rest Brennan Miller a little bit. I know he's got that hip flexor up and out of play that's kind of continuously been bothering him. A lot of options here. 6-2, the Stevens Point lead after the 6-0 win last night. All right, 2 periods in the books now from Eau Claire, still 2-1 superior. 11:39 to go here in the third. Off the glass, Corrali holds it in. He'll fire a shot. That's deflected into the netting near corner. As Corrali, boy, he did a nice job to hold it.
He did, jumping up in the air. Nice job gloving it down, then dropping it right down to himself, Tom, without closing his hand around the puck. And got a good shot on goal. Deflection up in the air into the netting. Offensive zone faceoff for the Pointers.
To the left side of Zach Quinn. McLean, now that ate him up, rolled up his stick and charging in Mike Sauer, but McLean keeps him and then throws him down on the near side. Sends it deep behind the net for Danny Corrali. St. Norbert still working on the power play, but still 1-1. A very lackluster third period here for the Pointers. As far side Hausinger chasing in there. Corrali, McKellar. And now it's Corrali, chips it ahead, got it to McKellar, right wing. He'll have it, lost it. He's offsides in the play, now it touches up. Fredericks on the far side. Corrali reads that play, fights his way to the red line, goes to send it deep, does to the near corner. Fredericks and McElhaney give chase, 10:40 to go here. Fredericks, McElhaney. You're pretty set on your lineup here, Sean, as we keep moving.
It's solidifying quickly.
I think the big question is there ever an occasion, and you thought it might come tonight, where you might dress 7 defense right would be the only thing, but so far so good. Everybody holding strong. Alleman with it, coming in. Alleman coming around, gets free, whiffs on it, but then gets it back, goes around the net with some speed. Chris Alleman now taken down to the far side, but again keeps it in front of him. Still tied up. Now Alleman tied up with Dayton Honkinen on the far side. They'll jam it toward the side of the net. As McElhaney giving a rough ride, and now watch out here. We got some elbows getting up here. Alleman on the near side, long outlet pass ahead. Kelly O'Brien brings it in front of Raver. O'Brien coming, cuts to the net, nothing there. Zach open in front of the net, comes back. Bittner will turn, he'll fire a bomb. Boy, Zach Quinn was ducking and had the glove up to prevent himself. As Bittner now ready to tee it up again. O'Brien, a big collision on the far side again. Now it's Beauvais with it. He'll hustle to keep it in. Pointers are offsides, they'll dump it back in. They'll feed it back. And it's Ryan Bittner up the far side. O'Brien will dig it deep, but intercepted by Hausinger to Matsushima. Right wing to Josh Arnold. In, Bittner, around far side, too strong for Zek, it'll come to Carty. The right wing, he'll carry it in. Carty tried to go back to the middle, he's ridden out by Blake Anderson, and then a 2-point takedown in the far corner. And another big hit there, but it comes out high to Corrali, near side to McLean. He'll fire a shot, that's off a skate, and comes all the way out of the zone. 9 minutes to go. Stevens Point, a 6-2 lead. Corrali fans on it. McLean. A lead pass ahead. Carty, right wing with Zek. Has a trailer, gives it to him. Zek gets it to Fader toward the front of the net. Broken up by the Falcons. Corrali had it bounce through his legs. It'll come all the way in on Connor Reichman. Long outlet pass. Zek ahead. TJ Rue. Sean, as I watch this mini-game here up on the video stream, 1-1 still, Elmira and Manhattanville. Carter Rue now intercepts, he'll come, rips a shot, hit a body in front, that's Bombardier, and it goes wide. McLean to Corrali on the far side. Now coming out, far side. Can't think about all those teams are in a much different situation than they were a year ago.
Yes, they are.
Now it comes off wide of Reichman, and Corrali forces it wide, comes right in front. Falcons miss, they get an automatic bid. Cahill fires it wide, so any of those teams could get in the tournament. Where, in the numbers game right now, long shot fired by Quinn.
It's a one big lead.
Right in the numbers game right now, if this was a year ago, none of them would be in the mix.
Absolutely. Tommy, it's a one bid league. And a little update from Cornerstone, Tommy. The Sabres kill off that 5-minute major, so they're back to 5-on-5, tied at 1 in the third period.
Last check, that looks like the Cinderella effort of Bill Moore and the St. Mary's Cardinals is
coming to an end.
vanishing. They're down 7-1.
Oh, goodness.
Augsburg with 5 in the second.
It's what good teams do, Tommy. They take it. They make the adjustment in that first.
Especially when you think about that, Sean. Now a lead outlet pass comes. Caden Cahill, as we mentioned during one of our scoreboard updates. St. Mary scored with a couple of seconds left on the power play. And penalty call coming up against the Pointers.
I wonder what this is going to be.
A cross-checking call. And River Falls will head to the man advantage.
It'll be Chris Alleman going to the box, Tommy, for cross-checking. So this will be the 5th power play of the night. Oh, look at this, Tommy.
Alleman.
And that's Kuzin.
Huh. John at each other coming back. All right, so face off to the right side. There is. Feed it to the far boards. Aussie Miller. Falcons have scored on a power play, correct?
No, they have not.
They have not.
No.
Aussie Miller with
Almost
a shot.
did
That
there.
one just wide. Comes around. 1:45 to go on the near side. And Duffin engages on the near side. Can't clear it out. Hausinger holds it in. Cross ice right to Austin Kelly. And he and B.J. Duffin will just stride along here shorthanded and see what happens. They will dump it into the glove of Zach Quinn with Duffin coming to the net. He will hang on.
Hard work by Duff, Tommy. Not going to give it up here in a 6-2 game. Goes right to Quinn, forces him to glove it down and get the face-off. So the Pointers will get an offensive zone face-off here. On the penalty kill, Miller, Raver, Bittner, and Beauvais out for the Pointers on the PK.
All right, face off to the left side of Zach Quinn. Again, in relief of Joe Marcoulier. It is Eddie Matsushima of Beauvais rocks him off the puck. He's trying to come in, and I think Eddie Matsushima either a hand pass or closed his hand on the puck.
Actually, I'd say it was the Pointers that did it.
All right. Face off to the left side of Connor Reichman. Looks like 5 minutes to go in that mini game in Elmira. They are still tied at 1.
Shocker. That one is going to go to... that one had
9 overtimes or something. Crazy like that. I will remember... now it'll come. Beauvais, a nifty job to get it. I remember the 90... it must have been like the year... They went to Elmira. That Elmira beat Plattsburgh in a massive overtime game. That I remember longtime Pointer Sports Information Director Terry Owens being on the phone with someone in Elmira waiting for updates because the Pointers thought they had a chance to host it here. And turned out to be no. Big hit on the far side by Ryan McKellar, but quick to get back to his heat is Joel Frazee. McLean with it now is 28 seconds remaining in the power play. 6 minutes to go here in the period. Turnover shot off the glove of Reichman, and it'll come out high. 20 seconds to go in the power play. One-time shot. That's a double deflection. Colin Raver with a labeling shot that some might argue was labeled for up here for a second. 6 seconds to go in the power play. Penalty kill's been awfully good on the weekend. Now Fader with a big hit through the neutral zone. Matsushima cycling. Falcons back at full strength. Eddie Matsushima with a puck on his stick. In what will be the final minutes ticking off of his Falcon career. And Fader, and they're tied up here on the far. You got to blow the whistle here.
Matsushima's got Fader's stick in between his shoulders.
Still holding on to it. And it comes down. I know. Eddie Matsushima is, Chris Brooks recruited him hard. All right.
Hard. Tried to get him to come to Stevens Point. Elected to go and play for Steve Freeman. And he's got tons of talent. I would not be surprised to see him either.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him go right to the ECHL.
Right, the East Coast League right away.
And see if he can stick there for Might get one of those couple of games try, and with his speed and long outlet pass ahead, whistle and icing call 5:04. The speed he's got and skill set he's got. That would not surprise me.
Nope.
Or if not, the Southern League for sure. All right, let's see here. What is it? 11:33 to go at Cornerstone, tied at 1. St. Norbert to the power play will be what I believe we're about to see. Maybe not. Still talking about it, I guess. We'll see. All right. Far side shot. That's smothered. Zek with a shot block there. Tried to clear it out. Stephen Beauvais to Matsushima on the far side. Boy, when's the last time Eddie Matsushima left the ice?
Not sure.
Beauvais with it on the near side. Talk about emptying the gas tank here. Pointers rattle it around on the far side. We're back to 5-on-5, but Falcons have been much of the possession here. Carty will get it. He'll flip it out. Stuck down by a high stick by the Falcons, and we'll get a whistle. 4:34 to go here in the third. 6-2. And what is this? Somebody from Marion
just got booted.
I think just got a 5-minute and banging on the glass. Another one. Oh boy. And
he was trying to.
You all know he was beating on the glass with his stick where they go off at the visitors. Oh, we've got matching penalties here. So one's a 5, one's a 2. So 4-on-4. Miller will send it deep. I think the Adrian Bulldogs are watching that.
You think
with
so?
some interest?
Yeah. They have a chance
into
to
the
host.
neutral zone. Alleman. Now around with it. It is Stephen Qualiata taken away from him. Whistle and a holding call against River Falls. So
Singer House, Tommy.
4:06 to go. And Singer House will take a seat. And Stevens Point to the Goose on Main power play. We'll take a minute to remind folks, Goose on Main, the official home of the Pointer Hockey Radio Show. Our next show coming up Wednesday, March 16th, or March 13th, 6 to 7 p.m. Goose, nearly 40 beers on tap, a complete menu with a wide variety of burgers, wraps, soups, and salads. And, of course, an awesome Friday fish fry. It's Goose on Main, 1140 Main Street, Stevens Point, our live broadcast here on Sportsfan 100.5, our out-of-town families, if you want to join us.
Come on over.
Sportsfan100.5.com. Or, now right in front of the net, Pointers jam it just side. That's TJ Rue with a pretty good chance. Or the TuneIn radio app, search WDTX Eddie Matsushima. Is that Danny Corrali?
Yes, it was. Stood him up.
And far side it goes. Here comes Carter Rue now. Boy, Matsushima. Now coming.
Watch out here, Tommy.
Yeah, now.
The officials.
Near corner. 3:35 to go. Blake Anderson with it. He'll lift it up down the length of the ice. So, 3:25 to go here behind the net. Falcons, Matsushima.
Tommy, Steve Friedman just said, Eddie, play as much as you want.
There as long as you want, I guess.
Because he has not come off the ice.
Yeah. And around it goes. McLean will hold it in. Sets up McElhaney in the far face-off circle out to Corrali. They are really coming out to the point here, so there's going to be some room in front of the net. Now it comes. Here's McLean with a shot. Matsushima with a shot block into the netting. 55 seconds to go in the Goose on Main power play. And Matsushima now, I think, finally going to come to the bench here. So for a well-deserved break.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right. All right, it is a centering pass. Kelly O'Brien, a shot. Quinn with a pad save, and I think the net bumped off here.
Bumped off, yep. Nice passing, Tommy, around. Tic-tac-toe.
2:47 to go in the third.
Got a good shot on goal. Quinn makes the save and knocks the net off.
Sean and Manhattanville has just scored in the minigame to go up 2-1.
Okay.
Third seed Valiants. That's got to be getting late, too. Looks like 2:10 to go in the minigame. Wow. All right. Oh, Qualiata, beautiful job to hold the zone. Feeds it back. Here comes Tanner Carty. Saucer pass back through toward O'Brien. Couldn't get it. Zek with it. 28 to go in the man advantage. Qualiata fakes a shot near side. Carty. He'll hold it up again. Goes to Zek far side out to Qualiata into his feet. He'll get back and now leave it back near side. Tanner Carty. Now he'll fire a shot. Shoulder save made by Quinn. Might have got the corner of the post as well. Qualiata out high along the blue line. Back to Carty on the near side. He'll come through. Carty coming. Zips it deep. That's blocked. It's Zek. Zek cutting it off. 5 seconds remaining. Zek with it. Now far side Qualiata. He'll come in. Rips a shot. Quinn with a save and hangs on with 2:05 to go. All right, so 2:05 to go in the third. 6-2 the Stevens Point lead. And Sean, I believe, if I heard correctly, so Stevens Point looking to host either Eau Claire or Superior
Next
in
Saturday.
the WIAC Championship game next Saturday. Tickets will go on sale Monday morning at 8 a.m. I believe it's 715-346-4100.
Yep.
Is the ticket office, and season ticket holders, family members, and the like have until 5 p.m. Wednesday to make their ticket arrangements. Otherwise, the rest of those will go on sale. Let's hope for good weather and a big barn here. Now, tripping call coming up here. They'll let that go. Here comes Matsushima back the other way, trying to go out with a final dash, and I think Matsushima thought they were offside, so he dumped it in. Here's Ryan Bittner ahead to B.J. Duffin. Duffin coming cross ice to Austin Kelly. He will get it and rip it deep. A minute and a half to go in this Game 2 semifinal. Pointers are going to roll through to the WIAC Championship game. Trying to think here, Sean. 4 years in a row?
Yep. Well,
Now Miller. Far side. 4 years in a row and 3 of them here, right?
correct.
Miller. Of course, the other one on the road at River Falls was
The double overtime
who would
special.
forget Lawrence Cornelia. McElhaney, with all apologies to Kyle Sharkey for ripping him for not shooting.
Did we give him a hard
Long time goes. Joel Frazee, it's like it happened yesterday. A long
yes, it
shot
did.
fired high. Swung around. Little did we know the master secret to find Lawrence Cornelia open and sent Stevens Point to the NCAA tournament. 49 seconds to go. Whistle and an icing call. St. Norbert has scored late, huh?
Yep, about middle way through the third
Midway
period.
through the third. 2-1 there.
On a 4-on-4 goal, Tom.
Huh. All right. What do we got here? 49 seconds remaining. Here's McLean. Out of McKellar. He'll set it deep. They will get it. And Stevens Point is going to run their unbeaten streak to 27. Don't forget, Sean, the school record is 28. So a WIAC championship win would equal the program's all-time unbeaten streak. Winning streak's going to go to 19. And again, that school record is 24. So McElhaney with it. He'll bring it in far side. Final 15 seconds. Another good start here tonight, Sean.
Yes, it was.
Propelled the Pointers through this. And let's see if this crowd starts to make some noise here. A lot of folks heading out of here to beat the weather. Here's a bad turnover. Shot fired. That's blocked. Goes up into the netting. I think I'll let it go. That'll do it. Stevens Point with ease here, Sean. Sweeps this WIAC semifinal series. And they will host either Superior or Eau Claire next Saturday night for the WIAC Commissioner's Cup right here at KB Willett Arena.
Absolutely, Tommy. Good effort. Good start again for the second night in a row. 2 goals in the first, and then you pace 4 more in the second. You stretch this game out, and the Pointers have ended the season of the Falcons here. And look at this. Nothing but respect for the Pointers.
Yep.
Eddie Matsushima, the first guy in line to shake hands, and all the Pointers giving this guy a hug as they've battled
He's their
with him
captain, and
for 4 years.
I'll tell you what, yep.
That is classy.
Yep. So 6-2, the Pointers win it. Stick around for our post-game show. We got a lot to recap, a lot of scores to get to. And we will get the thoughts of Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger as well. 6-2 is your final. Back with our post-game show after this timeout on SportsFan 100.5.
Partners Pub and Grill in Stevens Point is a fun place to meet friends and family for great food, awesome drinks, and entertainment. Stop in for daily food specials or for salads, hamburgers, and pizza, plus a full menu. Partners is serving bluegill fish fries all day on Friday. 5 bluegill fillets, coleslaw, live and choice of fries or potato salad. At Partners Pub, you'll enjoy daily drink specials along with 12 high-def TVs to watch March Madness, NHL, and NBA playoffs. Partners wishes the Pointers hockey team good luck in the 2019 NCAA Division III Championship Tournament. Partners Pub wants you to know that volleyball packets are now available for pickup.